One, two. All right, let's start it from the top, man. Let's go. Welcome to the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. How's everybody doing today on this Monday, man? August 3rd, 2026. 704 Charlotte Bound Show is back, man. With great information, with a great show. We have a great show for you guys today, man. To get into and to discuss. Did everyone go to FanFest and how was FanFest? We will talk about that a little bit today. Also some training camp stuff. But today's topic, the main topic of today, man, is who deserves the big contract, man, between Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. And are the Bryce Young fans, are they for certain that he's going to get a big contract? Or are they just being delusional about the situation? There's a lot of variables and factors that's going to play into if Bryce Young gets a big contract. And we're going to discuss some other quarterbacks in the past that have asked for similar contracts and things and how it went for them. So you'll know how to expect how it goes from now. One thing we know about the NFL, man, nothing is ever for certain. But we'll get into it. We'll discuss it. Let's bring the crew up in here, man. Up first, man. Got my man Bloody Knuckles in the building. Buddy, what's going on with you, bro?
Twan Don, what's happening?
Let's get it, bro.
Yeah.
Next up, my man Edge is in the building.
Oh, what's going on? 704 Charlotte Bound Show. We about to get these contracts rolling, baby. Rolling.
And as always, the first lady of the show, Aries Claire, is in the building.
It's going to be a controversial topic, Twan.
It's going to be.
It also might be a little bit of a sad topic for some people. Y'all aren't going to like it.
It's going to be some things going on.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm aware, but you're not going to, Bloody. Not going to. Oh God. Let's get to it. Let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it.
Look, man. There's a lot of people out there that think that are already thinking that Bryce Young is going to get a huge contract after this year. Some people they think that he'll be here next year. We don't even know that for certain. We're hearing reports that CJ Stroud is on the hot seat. You know, I don't know how that's possible, but try and break that down too. But when it comes to CJ Stroud and Bryce Young, why is the comparison been made? They came out the same year, back to back. You know, a lot of us thought we should have took CJ Stroud. A lot of us wanted Bryce Young, you know. Their careers have played out in two different ways. CJ Stroud has been to the playoffs every year since being with the Houston Texans. Bryce Young just went for the first time last year. And, you know, I don't say this, you know, to be mean or anything, but we speak facts on the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. And, you know, we didn't exactly fight our way and beat our way into the playoffs. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But we needed help, you know. You know, I like getting in there. You know, I remember the times when we went 3 times in a row with Cam, you know, and this is not a Cam and Bryce competition or comparison show. But, I mean, we undoubtedly got in there 3 times in a row on our own merit, you know. So we're going to break down. And, look, Edge has a lot of information for you guys today. Edge was supposed to originally do a show similar to this, and somehow our brainchilds got locked together. So looking to see what information he has on this, and we'll break the contracts down and how they'll go from there. All right? Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Yep. Now I'm ready to start off from a point that no one is expecting me to start off on. But I want y'all to put your seatbelts on and settle back. I want y'all to put your seatbelts on and settle back and hear me out. Oh, but before we get started, man, let's talk about the people that's in the chat, man. Come up in here. We got my man JP in the building. JP, what's going on, brother? That's my brother right there, man. Evil Twin to the Bloody Knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Evil Twin was
Got Tar Heel in here. He said 10 minutes late. That's fine. You know we can't be on time, bro, man. Relax and talk sports, man. What's up, 704? How can anyone make a case for I think he said Bryce Young. And he already said, Evil Twin, what's going on? He said, brother-in-law, what's going on? And do you know what he said, Claire?
Yep.
AC Short, because fuck saying her whole name, man. You know what I'm saying? Godfather, shout out to JP, man. Salute, man. Nick Tri-State in the building. He'll be here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? He said, hit that like button, share and subscribe. That's my guy, man. Shout out to Nick Tri-State, bro. Hit that like button again. He said, share and subscribe. Y'all do that. King James in the building. What's good, Twan and panel? Shout out to my man King James, man. Y'all give it up to him. Shout out to King James,
Upstate bro. Representative was that?
There you go, brother. King James in the building. Listen to this, guy. I'm going to take y'all over to Tampa Bay, right? Where there is a certain disgruntled quarterback over there, right now.
Oh, here we go.
What's his name?
Kyle Trask. Okay. It's Baker Mayfield. Actually, Kyle Trask is over here, I think. But
yes, Baker Mayfield. Yeah. Listen, is anybody seeing where I'm kind of going right now with this?
No,
man?
We don't need to go backwards.
All right, here we go, man. So Baker Mayfield recently sent Tampa Bay a message and said, "Look, I want a new contract. I've outplayed the contract that y'all have given me. I think he signed for like 3 years, $100 million or something like that, around that mark. He said I played beyond this contract. Got y'all in the playoffs every year. You know what I'm saying? I was even for one of them years considered an MVP candidate when it was all going right for me. You know, his worst year was this past year, right? 8-9. And guess what he did in his worst year, guys? Let's just talk about his worst year. In his worst year this past year, he threw for over 3,600 yards. Over 3,600 yards. Right? I'm gonna save his name to say a lot in the show, but our quarterback didn't throw for 3,600 yards.
We know.
In one of his best years. Baker Mayfield had 26 touchdowns last year, 11 interceptions. He's had 100 touchdowns over his entirety since being with Tampa Bay.
Oh, wow.
Over 100 touchdowns.
Must include rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, in his entirety at Tampa Bay. Not his career, at Tampa.
Just at Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Okay.
The dude missed some time, but guess what he also did this past year? He played hurt. You know, we all know Baker Mayfield can be a head case. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my man Nick Tri-State up in here.
Headbutting individuals with helmets on.
Tri-State, what up, bro?
How you doing, Twan? What's good? Twan and panel. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, bro.
Yeah, football week officially upon us.
Yes.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It feels great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not really looking forward to that game, but it feels great.
I am.
Yeah. So he played hurt. They're having a problem with paying Vita Vea.
And he trying to jump ship.
They might fix it something. They didn't pay who? They didn't pay Mike Evans.
Smart move.
And now they're telling BRYCE, telling Baker Mayfield or whatever message that they send it to each other that we're not ready to just really give you the contract that you want right now.
Tampa is on the verge of an absolute tragic season collapse.
Here's the setup, Claire. And I want Claire to start first as always. Here's the setup, Claire. If this guy who's done all of that and what he did last year in his worst season, why is it that Bryce Young fans think he is going to command something double that amount
Oh, something completely stratospheric. Yeah,
and
that's
he's never even done what that man has done in his worst season.
So for me, anyone thinking if that is someone within our division who is Baker Mayfield, someone who has been on this team prior to even Bryce Young, and I get he didn't have the greatest showing here, but if Tampa Bay is potentially either riding out this wave with Baker and just waiting for him to either leave and play out his contract, or they're just not going to pay him, but they think he's not worth paying, when to me Baker still has good football left in him. Bryce Young hasn't done anything to command even what Baker, to me, has been paid now, and Baker has done more. So that is a very good opinion. I mean, that's a very good launching pad spot to start this conversation.
Right.
My biggest thing is, and this is, what I will say, what I want to say is, when we talk about CJ Stroud is what I'll get into next with what I want to talk about. But Bryce Young has not done anything to warrant what I've heard certain Panthers fans say he is worth. Not yet. Not yet. He's been a starting quarterback for a team that has had a losing record. They have not produced a winning record. His best year has been some of the statistical worst year equivalents to other quarterbacks in this league. So I don't see where we're getting that Bryce Young is going to get some stratospheric $50+ million a year contract when his market right now for what he's done doesn't even command that. So if Bryce Young and co thinks that that's what they can demand it. But I can almost guarantee you, as if the season were to end today, if we were to have to negotiate today based off of what we have today from Bryce, he wouldn't get that. I'm sorry, but he wouldn't.
Correct. So look, before people run off or they're like, "Oh man, y'all bashing Bryce," this is not a bashing Bryce show.
No, this is analytical. This is analytical.
This is a break it down for the people that are in love with him, who is thinking blindly about this contract, to understand how these contracts work. And you must produce.
Yep. The NFL is it's a meritocracy league. So.
First off, aren't we projected to have like $2.3 million of cap space going into next offseason?
We are, but that's going to change.
Right?
We know that's gonna change.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is you're gonna have to do a lot just to $50 million for right now. Like right now, no shot. I said this past year I thought they should have did what Seattle did with Darnold, which is give him a 3-year, $100 million contract in that range, and you give him the opportunity to renegotiate in a year or two, which is exactly what Seattle's about to do with Darnold. He got him a Super Bowl, now he's gonna get a big contract. You know?
So shout out to JP. JP said that the length of the contract is what Baker's upset about. Tampa only offered 2 years at $50 million plus a year. He wants at least 4. Well, because Tampa just saw him get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not the youngest guy yet. Still,
he's still not that old though, Twan.
But very productive.
Yeah, for a quarterback, he's not old one bit.
He's in that gray area. Nick tries.
No, Baker, if I'm not mistaken, Twan, he can't be. He might be in his early. He's 30, maybe 31. That's young for a quarterback, bro.
That's great. That's what I'm saying. That's that.
Yeah. So I understand why he wants a 4-year deal, 4 or 5-year deal. Like, but Tampa's gonna implode, bro. That has implosion writ all over it.
Yeah, he's 31. He's fine.
He said, Baker hasn't been the issue in Tampa. He said, keep the numbers of the quarterbacks who make $40 million a year or less. Forget the $50 million a year quarterbacks. Bryce production doesn't even match the $40 million quarterbacks. And shout out to my man Tar Heel. He said Bryce could get $40 million.
I think that's Bryce. I think that's his cap. Yeah. I think that's his ceiling for what his contract could be. I don't think that's his floor at all.
People don't want to hear it, and people know I've defended Bryce, but you know why the Panthers are so hesitant? Because they saw exactly what happened with Miami with Tua when Tua had a big year. And then how did that go 2 years later?
Of course.
He's with the Falcons.
Might
he's
be
with the
a
Falcons,
situation why they're being so
went.
damn hesitant. Because even if Price does pop off, God willingly, you still have that variable that could be because Tua led the league in passing. He went nuclear that year. And then they paid him, and then the shit went south.
Yeah.
So I've been asked,
more because of
Relax Talk
injuries,
Sports
but
says,
it did.
go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying with Tri-State, yeah, it went south. It mostly went south because of those injuries and everything, and the issue with the coach and all that foolishness. But yeah, it did get real ugly down there, and we don't need that same situation up here in Carolina.
Nope. That's why we need to just draft Darian Mensah. Never mind. Sorry.
Yep. Relax Talk Sports says, Twan, can you have Edge break down who has to leave to sign Bryce? I guess that's your cue, Edge.
Can I ask y'all honestly? Bryce Young going into his 4th year or Darian Mensah in his rookie year? Who would you be more confident in?
That's hard. I mean, I haven't. Darian
Very
Mensah
hard
is
to gauge
also in a
right
very
now.
well. It's not even that's just Darian Mensah is also
Seen
going
him
to
play.
be.
Yeah.
He's in it. Well, I've seen him play, but I haven't seen him play where he's playing now. That's going to be the thing. He's not at Duke anymore, wherever he was at. He's at
And he won the ACC championship at Duke.
well, and I'm not,
Yeah,
and
he
that's,
did.
and I'm correct,
He
correct.
did.
And he's at where now? Miami. He's taking over
Yep.
He's
Miami,
at
right?
Miami.
Yep.
He's at
About to
Miami.
win Heisman, Claire. Watch.
Well, and he may. But I'm keeping an eye on.
No.
on
What I'm saying is, has he played it? How many games he played in NFL?
none, obviously.
That's
Darian
that, and
Mensah's
that's
still in
why
college.
I ain't seen him play yet.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
We
but
keep
you
having
have
the conversation. The NFL
I like the
is
Panthers
the
stealing
NFL.
more with Darian Mensah than Bryce Young. I know
but
that.
Twan, when you're
NFL's
drafting a
not college.
quarterback,
Yeah.
but that's what you have to base it on when you draft anybody. So,
I know that, but I gotta see him
The
play
thing
first,
about
man.
with Darian Mensah, I know he's a very talented QB. He did slice up my Tigers when they came down there to the real Death Valley. But him going to Miami, that's going to show me is how he be able to handle those lights and how he be able to handle expectation. Because
I
we
Cool,
seen what
agree.
calm,
Cam
and
Ward was able to
collective.
do. You seen what Carson Beck was able to do. So for Darian Mensah, they're gonna have to go to the playoff no less than that. And he's gonna have to put up some really good numbers. Now they got talent down there, but with the expectation and all eyes on him, this will be a determining factor whether he's gonna be a top 5 pick.
Word. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is
Oh,
a deep
Ed.
draft next year, man. Oh man.
Oh, Ed, you gotta drop them the contract numbers, ain't it?
I gotta do more than drop some
Hey, have
context.
y'all? Can I please ask y'all? Have y'all seen Trayvon Morgan coverage today? Have y'all seen the clips?
We haven't seen. We're not even looking at training camp stuff right now.
Oh, okay.
Not even nowhere close. Well, before I drop any type of contract numbers, I heard some things in the grapevine when they was talking about good old CJ Stroud, and I just gotta share my school. Nope. Where is that? Right here. I gotta just share this with y'all.
Cool.
Boom, right here. Now I got this from First Take, So, Twan, if you want to go ahead and pull this up real quick. All right, can everybody see it?
As soon as Twan, yep, we see it.
All right, cool. Now, Twan, now, if you don't want to get hit with anything, if you kind of just want to just kind of like give it like a cover, and I can just play the audio for it. If there's a way they can do that.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, the audio matters. You don't have to see it. You just need to hear it.
Yeah, facts.
All right.
Damn throat.
You got.
All right. So let me know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So this is them talking about CJ Stroud. Is this a make or break using for CJ Stroud? I'll stop it for a little bit to break everything down, just so
Hello, who's talking in this segment?
So right here, dang it, I forgot their names.
Was it was Dio in there or no?
No.
Go back to it real quick, Twan. I'll probably be able to tell you if I see him real quick. Go ahead.
Nah, it's okay. I can tell by the voice. Go ahead.
All right. So here's the first take of it.
The Houston Texans is very simple. If I'm Nick Casario, the general manager, if I am D'Amico Ryans, the head coach, I'm sitting down with CJ Stroud. And what I'm saying to him is not prove me wrong. Prove yourself right. Very simply, prove yourself right. And what I mean by this is we're not going to extend you right now. We have the option as an NFL team to pick up your 5th-year option, which we did. In addition, we have the option to use the franchise tag up to 3 times. That's not financially beneficial relative to the salary cap, but they can 1 or 2 times. So prove yourself right. Make us pay you as the highest paid quarterback in the NFL because we're paying you late.
Now, basically what he's saying right there is that the Houston Texans, they don't have to pay this kid. They don't have to pay him right now. And that's the same way with Bryce. They don't have to pay Bryce right now because they have 2 options they have 2, maybe 3 options to go. Get rid of him or trade him, pay him now once he proves it, or prove it us again and we'll put the franchise tag on you to prove it again so that way everything that way stuff can sit.
The Dak Prescott treatment.
You don't have to tag him. You don't have to tag him.
You don't have to tag him. Now everybody knows you tag a quarterback or this early is gonna piss him off. Yeah, true. But look at Dak Prescott. He gets tagged twice and now look at him.
Yep. I'm glad you said that because we're gonna talk about the difference between Dak Prescott and Bryce Young.
So they could technically tag CJ or Bryce after the 2028 season. Is that?
They would tag him.
Got 1 year left after this.
Yeah, so it would be. You're correct. That would be correct.
So it would be.
Nick Tri-State is correct because next year would be his 5th year option. He'd play on. In 2028, they could tag him. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's basically
that is correct. Yes.
What he was saying right there. Let's continue on.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that because paying someone that is really good late at that position still can win you a Super Bowl. Paying someone early that's not really good at this position makes you into the Miami Dolphins. And what they did with Tua when they did not have to extend him put them in the position they're in where there's been multiple coaches and general managers, etc. CJ Stroud, prove yourself right. You believe we should extend you. We're not doing it yet. Win multiple playoff games this year with a tremendous head coach in D'Amico Ryans and a great defense, Will Anderson Jr. Just be great. You think you're going to be great. We hope you're right. And we hope we're going to pay you as the highest paid quarterback in the NFL because if we get to that point, you are so right that we think we can win it all with you. But not until
pause that.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Yeah.
So let me point something out. So let me point out fact number 1. And I'm pretty sure Edge, you caught this.
Yep.
But I want to know how Edge feels about this. So Edge, he said that the Houston Texans told look, if you want the contract, right, prove yourself right?
Exactly.
And then he said, how will you get the contract? He said by winning multiple what games?
Playoff games, which he has already done.
Right.
Which he has already done.
So for the Bryce lovers,
I don't know.
Listen to this.
Yes, he has. I'll get into CJ in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll get into CJ in a minute.
So for the people that love Bryce, right? Bryce wants a contract like CJ Stroud's, right? And they're just asking him to get into the playoffs more. Texans are asking for more playoff wins. Carolina is just asking him to get in the playoffs.
And hell, get a winning record, please.
Ain't no way. Do y'all see the stipulation here, bro?
But the situation is different. That's why. Yeah.
It's way different.
Exactly. Of course, it's different. And one thing,
you know what one of the differences is, buddy? That Bryce has way more weapons overall than CJ Stroud does.
And the one thing he keeps bringing up, the fact that he has a great head coach, he has an amazing goddamn defense. He's not saying to CJ Stroud, you got to be this astronomical type player. He's saying play. He's basically saying play within your game, play how you know how to play to where we get here all the time, and you'll get that contract.
Because I was can I just add? Hold on, because I was going to add. Notice how he did not praise his weapons, the run game, his offensive line. Because why?
It's on him.
Correct. It's on him. There's no excuse for CJ either.
Yeah, he can have all the.
So that's the point.
If you can't use them, then it's a fail.
If you can't use it, that is the biggest thing. You can have them all in the world, but if you can't utilize them, if you cannot, elevate your side of the ball, then you're a dud. You are. I mean, that's just facts.
Hey, Twan, check your phone. So I actually, yeah. If you could play that. So ironically, they've each played 46 games.
You got to put
in
that
the 3 regular seasons, right?
You got to put
CJ
that in a
has
private chat. You got to put
CJ.
that in a
Okay.
private chat. Yeah.
Nah, but I sent it. I sent it like it's something. It's a screen recording that I film me through my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. See,
But
yes,
but
that's
okay,
basically.
I'm gonna just read it off to y'all real quick.
I
Hold on,
got you,
Go
rock
man.
ahead.
with
I'm
Go
me.
ahead. Go
gonna
ahead.
send it to myself.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
But
Well,
y'all while Twan does that,
yeah.
I mean CJ, if anyone deserves 50 mil or more, it's definitely CJ. What's good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, well, I have a very good reason as to why it's CJ.
Mm-hmm.
It
All right.
should be
Well.
obvious, but I
Yeah,
mean,
so I mean, yeah, because the unfortunate truth though is Aries. Everyone knows I've been a Bryce defendant, but when it comes to him versus CJ, I mean CJ, it's
Not even
clear. I mean,
close.
it's yeah. I mean, I think personally he clears Bryce as of right now. Like, yeah, okay, CJ had a descending, he had his down year, and Bryce has had his best year. You know what I mean? But when you look at the totality of it, I
Number.
mean, CJ's rookie year is better than anything Bryce has ever put out. And when
correct.
you
Facts.
look at the totality of their careers, when Twan pulls this up, it's like it's not even close.
Oh, I'm looking at the
It's
numbers
so
right
bad.
now.
It's more yard. It's way more yards, higher completion
Mm-hmm.
percentage, more touchdowns,
Mm-hmm.
less
Mm-hmm.
QBR's
interceptions,
better. Hmm.
passer ratings
Mm-hmm.
higher, like everything, everything.
Well.
And the other thing too, because
And
there's
he
some
has
people
playoff
who
wins.
correct. I was about to say the other thing too is that a lot of people are saying that if Bryce doesn't get the bag that they're wanting, then CJ shouldn't either. And here's my issue with that. So just specific to CJ, let's I'm not saying that we're not going to include Bryce in this, but just
Oh, we're
specifically in
definitely
CJ's.
including him. 'Cause I
Well,
got a
I'm
lot.
talking
No,
about with what I'm going to say,
no,
Edge,
Edge.
settle down.
Just wait till after AC's done. I got something
My
for after AC.
my
Yeah.
my biggest thing is guys who currently make 50 more, like 50 plus million, right? You got Dak
Mm-hmm.
Prescott, he's currently in that
Right.
60 mil or 55 to 60 mil bracket. You've got
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love, you've got Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even throw in, I think Trevor Lawrence is definitely one of those guys. So
Mhm.
I'm listing these four off specifically because they are recent ones who have gotten deals done, fairly recently. And
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing too is they have there are things that they do not have that CJ already does. Does anyone know or take a guess at what that is?
Multiple playoff wins.
3 or more playoff wins.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, like, it's if you could combine Jordan Love,
Hmm.
um,
And Justin Herbert has 0, if I
Jordan
remember
Love,
Yeah.
Trevor
correctly. I don't think he
Yeah.
has
Lawrence,
any.
Herbert ain't got none.
Jordan
Herbert ain't
Love,
got none.
Trevor Lawrence, and who was the other one that had one? And
Dak.
Kirk Cousins,
Oh, Kirk.
Cousins.
Okay. If you want to use
All
Kirk, you
right,
can. I
they
said Dak. Hmm.
all those three together, they have the same amount of playoff wins as CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud has more playoff wins than Dak. Yes,
Hmm.
to allude to
That's
AC's point.
crazy to
Dak
think
only has
about.
2 playoff wins in 9 to 10 years. CJ already got 3. And
And
people
he's
like to
on
allude,
a rookie
oh,
deal.
he got a defense, blah, 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 blah. Okay, first off, the Texans defense wasn't as great as it was this past year, his rookie year. And CJ put up great numbers in a few of those playoff games early on. So
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers like to forget about what he did before. Like, okay, yeah, he
But
had a
trust
down
me,
year. No big deal.
you
He
you
had no
know
run game.
you know it's
I
always gonna
was
be
talking
Yeah.
to a
competitive.
Texans
Joe
fan. I
Mixon
was
went
talking
out early.
to a Texans fan, AC. She told me, she goes, we did not have one individual player get 100 yards on the ground till our wild card weekend game against Pittsburgh. They didn't have an
That is
individual guy get 100 yards the whole
crazy.
season. The whole
Wow.
season,
I
CJ
didn't
was
know
dealing
that.
with that. He couldn't have one
And then
guy
you
get
had
100 yards through the
Tank
whole
Dell's been
18
out for
weeks.
like a season and a half, or Tank Dell's been gone. Nico Collins was out for double digit games.
Yeah,
I mean,
CJ played in 2 less games than Bryce last year and still threw for more yards.
and also, guys, Bryce Young's line last year was not too terrible. CJ Stroud's it was like ranked 20,
Horrendous.
it was like ranked
Horrendous.
29th in one and 30th
Horrendous.
in another.
Let me
Horrendous.
shout
So
some people out in the chat real quick, guys. Hey, shout out that my man Dylan Brown. Shout out to Dylan Brown in the building 336, man. Shout out to Greensboro out there, man. JP said ouch. He said has Stroud Camp stated what he wants in terms of contract yet. Nope. They're
not
gonna
that
hold
what's been,
that.
I just replied to him. Yeah.
Claire said no. Okay, she replied to him. Eternal 252, man. Where you been, bro? Shout out to him. He says, so did Sam Darnold elevate the teams he was on, or he just benefited?
He
Nah,
benefited from great coaching.
yeah,
He
they
benefited
both
from
helped.
it, but
That's what he
here's the
basically
difference,
benefited
though.
And
from.
he had
But
Justin
They
here's
Jefferson
benefited
to
from
throw to.
each other.
yeah, but here's the thing, and this is what I responded to this too
And
in
then
the chat.
JSN.
but Sam also is not asking for $50 million a year.
He didn't exactly.
So I mean, and he should, in my opinion, he should.
And he got a Super Bowl.
So, but at the same time, he's also. So I mean, I get why Sam is being brought up, but Sam also is not asking for $50 million either. So anyway, Sam just wants to play.
Shout out to 252 because he's making a good point. He said, "Look, CJ or Bryce never gave a number. The fans did,
correct,
and that's why we're doing the show because fans are tripping at the number that they think is going to drop. They're gonna get their feelings hurt when it comes to Bryce if they think Bryce is gonna get paid like CJ Stroud."
Or if Bryce is going to get paid like anybody.
Sam Darnold's contract is going to be higher than both of theirs.
Shout out to Pickle.
Yes.
Shout out to Pickle. Pickle said, as it is currently stands right now, I would not give Bryce a contract this year. So some people just don't hear him. You said you wouldn't give him a contract this year. I would have to wait until after this season before I would determine whether he gets a contract from us or not. And that's something that somebody was stating earlier, man. Look, you ain't got to do it. Man, I got to see it again, bro. You ain't got to do it right now.
Yeah.
And then shout out to my man JP, man, showing the love to the channel, man. He with the $10 super chat. He said, "What goes understated in Houston is also they've traded away an O-lineman every offseason since Stroud got there." Facts.
Yeah, trading away Laramie Tunsil.
That's why his protection is so shoddy. You know, they put everything into that defense over there. So when people go, "Oh, he got the defense, they put all that money into that defense. The franchise itself might be indirectly responsible for Stroud's regression. That's a great point, JP.
Yep.
That's a great point.
So Twan,
look, let me see if I can get Tri-State Sting to play real quick. Tri-State, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. You just have to zoom in a little bit and pause it while you let it go.
Hold on.
So,
hold on. I'm doing too much right now.
Yeah, I was scrolling through it.
I got you.
You just have to pause it and then just slowly go across with it.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
So 46 is the game played. So once I scroll to that and then pause it. Right? Yeah, pause it. Oh, it went away? Oh.
It's just going to play all the way through, bro.
Look at the 2,600 more yards.
I can loop it, though. I'm going to loop it so they just keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see the numbers, right, buddy? You see the numbers, right?
I got the numbers on my pad, so I've been seeing the numbers.
Wow, 10,876 versus 8,291.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But
granted, here's the thing. Someone will say, yeah, but Bryce didn't play all that. Yeah, because he was benched for poor play. He wasn't hurt.
But listen, Aries, they both played in 46 games, ironically, because CJ's missed games as well.
So they both played in the same amount of games?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God, they have.
That's why he.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a 2,600 yard difference.
Yes,
that's a whole season equivalent to what Bryce Young averages. That is insanity. Oh my God!
You got to look at. He only averaging 180 yards per game to CJ's 232. So it's not even
236. 236. Yep.
I even missed 4 yards.
Yeah, but that's what 56 more yards per game.
That is so. That's 2 more yards than what. That's 2 more yards than what Bryce threw.
56 more yards per game through their career. 236 to if my math is right. 56 yards more per game. That's like a quarter worth of football for some quarterbacks. Like, you got to play a whole quarter to get 56 yards. Maybe a quarter and a half sometimes to get 56 passing yards.
Unless you're Bryce Young.
Interceptions.
Let me say something real quick.
CJ.
And then let me
CJ more touchdowns. Yep.
Let me say something real quick, and then I'm gonna let Claire get up, and then we're gonna go back to Edge. But make sure you guys hit the like button right now, man. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Share the feed, man. Every little bit counts, man. You know what I'm saying? with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? And look, we love everybody to support the show, man. Even if you don't support the show and you're trying to figure out a podcast home, please consider the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. We got a great show over here. We got great people on the show, man, that love to talk about football. You know what I'm saying? And we for the most part, we try to keep it football over here. We have fun. You know what I'm saying? We're not on the yelling competitions and fighting and none of that shit. So that's the kind of thing that you're looking for. That's what we have over here, man. And we're trying to improve each and every year, man. You know what I'm saying? And just get the show right.
What's good, homie?
Hey, look, hey, Twan, real quick, everyone, look at the sacks too. Everyone likes to. Yep.
Nick trying to say, hold up. He said, Eternal 252 said we wouldn't be have this conversation if they would have brought real competition at quarterback, at least a Malik Willis type or Mac Jones back, but they didn't want to. I mean, we talked about that for 3 straight years, but they didn't want to.
If it was anyone who could actually push Bryce or potentially take his job.
The only thing we can pray on as Panther fans is the only thing I can say to Bryce credit is he has gotten better every year. So if he does pop this year, our only prayer is that he sustains that. And it's not that we're in a Tua situation. You know what I mean? That's our only prayer at that point.
Hey, look, man, I love when we got people to come onto the show.
Oh, don't worry, Nick.
Show the right things. And
shout out. I got something for that too.
That's so tight, man. Please. Shout out to Go Pack Go all day. He said, like and subscribe, everyone. Go Pack Go on the show, man. Shout out to Go Pack Go, man. Man, we are a show. And Claire, tell them we've been this way from the beginning. We read comments. You guys are a part of the show. We read comments. We don't just put your comment up and say we don't know you, whatever. We read comments. The people in the chat are a part of this show. We're going to give y'all moments too, man. You know, we read the comments. Go Pack Go all day said, I think Sam Darnold needed time to develop. He started off a completely with cursed team with the Jets. We were cursed at the time too when it came to us. But, you know, it was 2 things that happened in that situation. We should have kept Wilkes and Darnold. But, you know,
not even that's wrong. We were good. We were 3-0. Shit, we were 3-0. And then McCaffrey and JC went down on that Thursday night game against Houston. And then our season went to shit.
All facts. And yeah, I think that's it for him, man. But shout out to Go Pack Go. So we got JP in here again, man, with the $5 super chat. He said, look, man, even if Bryce balls this year, and I said this earlier, you extend him, you got 1 good year out of 4 as proof. And that and what Edwards' plan is, you don't pay a guy off 1 year.
Miami Dolphins, Tua.
Or you're going to be in a Tua situation all over again.
They're going to do it.
That's what he brought up.
I don't wish I don't wish this for any man, but damn, Tua start going to sleep after that contract a lot. He's a small quarterback, man. Y'all can't stop forgetting this too, man. Bryce is a small quarterback. It's on you, Claire, and then we're gonna get back to Edge.
Oh, I don't really have. I said what I needed to say when it came to CJ Stroud and people thinking he's not going to get a bag when there have been other quarterbacks who have gotten $50-something million and have done less. Not done less as Bryce. Let me rephrase. Like they've done more than Bryce, but CJ has more than qualified for being in that bracket if he felt the need to fight for it. More than qualified.
Is that market cap? Okay, yeah. They're pretty solid.
That is what the projected market is for CJ.
What Claire said.
What's Bryce? Like 43?
Oh, he could easily bring that argument to the table.
What's Bryce's?
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Don't worry.
I want to see that.
Nick, you are too.
Nick, I gotta mute you because you got a lot.
You were
43? 43?
Ooh. Try to say you heard Twan, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta mute you. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Edge.
Hold on. Yeah. All right. So this right here is the market value of good old CJ Stroud. Now, with this current market value, this is now granted people, this is the current market value for CJ Stroud right now, $51.6 million. So that would mean that he would have to get a 3-year, $154 million contract, and his current and that would be ranked 11th in the NFL. And now, with all that being said, people are gonna think, okay, well, that's CJ's, but CJ has been decreasing in his yards numbers, decreasing in his touchdowns, decreasing every year ever since his rookie year. Okay, cool. He has been decreasing and everything, but let me get him scroll.
Locklear, what's up, bro?
My computer for CJ Stroud players. His comparisons right here is Trevor Lawrence, who, by the way, is in his division and went to the playoffs and won the division. Brock Purdy, who was injured riddled with not only himself but with players, still made the playoffs. Oh, by the way, we should have beat them. With history, everything about is Jordan? Can Jordan Love still play this game? Can Jordan Love do this? They had to pay him off for 1 year and everything. Well, who is this right here? The great, late, great, good old great Joe Burrow,
the late
right
great
there as well. Joe Burrow, the one guy that went to the Super Bowl with the worst offensive guy line in the history of the NFL.
But he ain't
Those
dead,
are
though.
what he's gonna be. That's what CJ Stroud's being compared to when it comes to this type of a contract.
Yeah.
Amazing QB, but fuck him.
Trevor Lawrence. Right. Them some names right there. Yeah, we have difficulties with it. She'll be back in a second.
Well, I just have to say this right here. And
I do want to make that graphic I had up before that did count CJ Stroud's playoff games. That wasn't just regular season yet.
Okay. Go ahead, Bloody.
Nah, the thing I was looking at CJ, his first 2 years, 10 and 6, it was 10 and 7 first 2 years, and they went 12 and 5 last year. The team also they had won 11 games before in 3 seasons before Stroud got there. So bruh is a fantastic QB. I will give him that. But one thing I have to say is this: they probably not paying him because you got to look at it from this perspective. Yes, he's won not just he, but they won the division 3 years in a row. Besides last year, he's won wild card games, but they cannot get past the divisional round. Maybe they want to see if he can go deep into the playoffs, because how they know if we sit there and get this man a big old bag of money, that as far as we go is the first round. And then you said, like we said, Jacksonville, see what they can do. You see how the Colts was looking last year, you know what I'm saying, before old Indiana Jones got hurt. And then ain't no telling if the Titans can figure it out. They don't want to be in a situation themselves paying a guy who has really good potential and is showing that he can play in this league a lot of money, but then they can't go but so far.
I don't know what happened.
Well, Bloody,
you
I
are
agree.
already breaking up a little bit, so
I agree with you, Bloody, but I also don't.
All right. Well, I got
no, Edge is back, so I'll let him. He's gonna show
Bryce Young's thing up and everything.
Cool.
All right, here it is. So everybody was wondering about Bryce Young's contract and all. Here it is, right here. Here's his market value.
What is that noise, bro?
I have no idea. What does it sound
like?
like?
All right, it just stopped as soon as I asked.
Mic check. Mic check. Is it me?
No, it was Edge.
Oh, okay.
My check.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, all right. But so this is Bryce Young's market value, 37.2.
This is killing me. How is this going up? Why is it going up, man?
Remember, CJ Stroud is 51.6. Bryce Young is 37.2.
Now that's at what the minimal
market value.
that's
3
at,
years,
okay.
11, 100.
That is based off of his. I think how they do it based off of quarterbacks who have done what he's done and the average that he could get.
$111 million.
And that market value right there. Yeah, and that market value right there, that's ranked 23 in the NFL, 14 for the quarterbacks. That's 3 less than CJ Stroud. But Bryce Young is what they say is ascending, transcending up. He's going places that he's never been before. He's Alabama Bryce, blah, blah,
oh my
blah.
God.
I'm tired of that Alabama Bryce shit. So, with the y'all remember the comparisons for CJ Stroud with his players, right? Here's Bryce Young's comparisons. Baker Mayfield, who was in our division. Brock Purdy, who was also same comparison with CJ Stroud.
Who beat us last year.
Geno Smith. The guy who always famously said that they would write me off, but I haven't wrote back.
Same guy got his jaw broke when he was with the
and who was this? The Super Bowl winning quarterback, Sam Goddamn Darnold, who has won, who has 2 winning seasons with 14 or more wins and a Super Bowl winner.
It's a bullshit website.
Compared his numbers.
If that's a comparison to Bryce, this is a bullshit website.
Basing it on contract value.
Yeah, let me just say one. I'm gonna say one sentence.
How is it bullshit?
I want to say one sentence. Because of the sentence I'm about to say right now. Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold are all vaguely better than Bryce Young.
But it's about, we got to also remember,
Twan, they have to do it based off of people who have been paid. I'm sorry, Blake. They have to base it on who have been paid.
I know this. I'm just showing you. Like, no, man. No.
They're not basing it. Okay, let me rephrase. They are not basing the comparable players based off of their statistics. They are basing them based off of pay rate to how their market was when they got paid. It has nothing to do with the player's stats when they're talking about just cap and spending on this website, because this is purely based off of who else has made that amount of money. And then they show you the quarterbacks who have made that market value and who
so it's just based on the money.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not entirely bullshit. It's just
I got you.
They only based it on who else made that market value when they got paid.
Got you.
If we were to go by statistics, this would not look like this list because those quarterbacks, I hate to say it, probably didn't get paid.
But even with that being said, I can still say they all got paid more than him.
Exactly.
I'm about to block this dude out because I don't know if he's gonna try to get me.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Twan or not Twan? Edge. Is this the below average?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely block it out. But listen, yes.
So,
I love this.
So for everybody that's here right now in the chat and everything, please like, share, subscribe to the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit notifications for all, because you're gonna get real, raw Panthers content right here, and we don't bullshit. We just bring them fucking facts.
Okay.
You know what?
Please
That's
press
my
play.
tagline. We don't bring the bullshit. We bring the facts.
Just please press
facts.
Play. Please press play.
So
I love this.
Now, this market value for Bryce Young. This is the reason why the market value is for Bryce Young.
It's probably lower than that.
So Max, I did tease here. 3 people under the most, my opinion, under the most pressure going into 2026 for the Carolina Panthers as they start training camp, because the Panthers rookies report to training camp tomorrow, Wednesday. We have the veterans report Thursday. They're on the field practicing. The first thing that popped on my list, and Max, I might just focus on this one name really for this segment. Some people might say the Panther under the most pressure this season could be Xavier Legette. Makes perfect sense. Like, his NFL future is basically on the line, right? If he doesn't earn himself an opportunity, or he's going to have the opportunities, but if he doesn't earn himself being the number 3 receiver for this Panthers team, I don't know if he sticks. long term with this franchise. And
the only way he's going to stick and get those is if Bryce Young gives him the opportunity, because the receiver position is what, Twan?
It's a dependent position, but he make it seem like he's gonna get kicked out the fucking league.
So because the receiver position is what?
It's a dependent.
It's a dependent.
Yeah,
dependent.
Depending on what the quarterback does.
There you go. Let's continue.
On. This isn't even about Excel.
Oh, I know. Let's continue on.
Major questions if he sticks long term in the NFL. To be determined. I don't question his work ethic. I don't question his desire. I don't question any of that stuff. The question is, can you actually produce?
Attention retiree.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I hate when it does that.
What happened?
And we're definitely going to mute those because we don't sponsored by any of those.
Yeah. I got giving us no money. Then we.
If you want to say Chuba Hubbard is under a lot of pressure, because we saw Chuba Hubbard last year didn't have a single game over 100 yards. I think he only had one game of over 80 yards last season. Chuba Hubbard, a guy who lost his starting spot. Now, granted, he was dealing with a quad injury, but nonetheless, he lost his starting spot to Rico Dowdle last year. Now, this is a player who a couple of seasons ago finished 8th in the NFL in rushing yards, but last year was supplanted for the most part by Rico Dowdle about the midpoint of the season. To me, there's a lot more pressure on Chuba Hubbard, especially because behind him is a Jonathan Brooks who basically been injured his first 2 seasons in the NFL. Has had very, very few carries, didn't even play in 2025. Also behind him is Trevor Achane, who is by the way, I understand that a lot of people pronounce it ETN. That's how it used to be pronounced, but again, it is Achane because his brother Travis said that's how their last name is actually pronounced. So that's why I say Achane.
Get to the point, bro.
Because that's what they say is how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. I digress.
Bro, get to the point.
So you could say, all right, behind Chuba Hubbard, you have an injured Jonathan Brooks, an unproven Achane, and then also A.J. Dillon, who didn't play football in 2024 at all because of injury and only played 7 games this past season with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ed, you should have just sped this up to where the meat of this was
maybe a lot of pressure on Chuba Hubbard to carry the load in the run game. But to me, it all revolves down into one person.
Here it is. It starts.
Fucking finally, Jesus. There it is.
Like, to me, Bryce Young's under the most pressure this upcoming season. Well, yeah, obviously he's the quarterback, but it's not just the fact that he's the quarterback. Former number 1 overall pick, which, by the way, a number 1 overall pick that the Carolina Panthers traded up to get. Remember, they used 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and your number 1 receiver in DJ Moore to go get Bryce Young.
Genius
so the
move.
expectation and the standard is to be a game-changing franchise player.
Yeah,
and he hasn't shown that yet.
Really?
At least not on a consistent basis. Has he had flashes and moments? Yeah. Sure. But for a number 1 overall pick, can't be flashes and moments.
And here the numbers.
If you look at, like, for example,
this is key right here.
188 yards passing per game last season. In the 20s ranking in terms of yards per game last season.
I know.
The offense has a whole 26th in the NFL in scoring. Averaging less than 20 points per game. If you look at some of the advanced numbers as well about Bryce Young, if you look at the players that he targets downfield, okay, we have what's known as intended air yards. So intended air yards it's the average depth of the target, whether that pass is completed or not. So how far downfield is Bryce Young actually looking at targets? All right. Now, again, this is where the target is, like when the pass is being thrown, where's the target? Not yards after the catch or factoring in any of those kinds of things. League average for intended air yards per pass attempt in the NFL was 7.6. Bryce Young, 30th in the NFL. 6.4. So his intended target, on average, 6.4 yards past the line of scrimmage. On average. Now, the furthest downfield, Drake May, 9.1. Matt Stafford, 9.0. Guys like Lamar Jackson, 8.7. Caleb Williams, who's drafted number 1 overall by the Chicago Bears, used for the Panthers pick 8.5.
Now, but everybody says Bryce Young has the most downfield freaking passes, better than Josh Allen, better than Drake May, better than Matt Stafford. He has the highest paid this. But he's ranked number 30th in that type of category. So how is he throwing the farthest down the goddamn field when he's ranked 30th? Can somebody please explain that part to me?
Because they are using an overinflated stat measurement from Next Gen Stats called Big Time Throws, which has not ever been used to measure by any stretch of the imagination success on the field ever until that stat was introduced, which has not been ever used to say that a quarterback is great until that stat was introduced for the argument of this very sake that we are talking about. In other words, it is an overly inflated stat that means literally absolutely nothing. It means nothing. What Dennis Cox just told you is that means more than that big time throws BS that everybody loves to talk about. Just because it says big time throws and you throw it out there and he's got more does not mean he is the best QB in the league. It does not. It's an overly inflated stat that was recently introduced thanks to Next Gen. It is not even a true stat that is measured by any standard, which most standard measurements for quarterbacks can be found on Pro Football Reference, because that is what a lot of people look at, including GMs. They don't look at big time throws.
Well, AC Edge and Twan, can I ask y'all a question?
Please, sir.
What is the whole thing about all these? No disrespect, Edge, you did a great job by pointing that out. I commend you.
Oh, there's still more to go, Bloody.
Okay, well, I'll wait. Continue.
Go ahead, press play.
Because Bloody,
let Bloody interject right now.
About the answer,
okay,
he might actually cover it. So what are you going to answer? So what's your question?
Basically, I'm trying to see is why everybody goes so crazy over big time throws and the advanced metrics when he only averaged 188 yards per game.
Because it helps their argument, Bloody. Because it helps their argument.
There you go, right there. It really helps an argument.
So that's what I was gonna say, man. Listen, especially on any debate podcast, in any debates in court when a lawyer is defending someone. Any situations like this, people are gonna always use something to make the point that they're trying to drive seem like it's more than what it is. Sometimes people are gonna go strictly by the facts. But just like Claire said, when you're doing something like you leading blah 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 in big time throws, that means when people have run out of things to say great, and I'm talking about great about Bryce Young, then they have to find everything that seems great about him and keep driving that point. So when you go, he doesn't do this well, they're going to say, well, he does such and such and such and such and such. Or he didn't do this well, or, well, oh, no, he's top 10 and blah, blah, blah. But what does that top 10 story really tell you? Just like Claire just said, and Ed said, but when you look deeper, he's ranked 30th in something that contrasts that.
Can I also just add something to that? Just so, because I think people just see that stat and then go crazy about it and then want to throw it on there like they don't understand what it actually is doing and measuring. So for people who don't know what that big time throw metric actually means, and it's very popular, it's popular on PFF too, blah, blah, blah. To me, relying on this as like a holy grail kind of stat is so flawed. It's not even funny. And the biggest reason why and where that big time throw measurement comes from, basically what it is a pass with excellent ball location and also timing when it's generally thrown further down the field than the average, and it could be in a tight window. That is all that means. Okay. To add to that, while it can highlight while it can highlight good arm talent and decent aggressive playmaking, it is far from a complete measure of good quarterback play. The main reason why is that it can reward inefficiency and high risk behavior. So again, while it's, the 30-yard pass into double coverage and someone catches it, I hate to say it, I don't know if that is so much on Bryce as it is maybe the receiver was just in a good spot. It doesn't also measure what the receiver is doing to be able to get open to allow for that play to happen either.
Or a
So
bailout.
they also consider it a statistic that measures what they call hero ball. So which is not a good thing to use. It also penalizes highly efficient true point guard QBs, which we've heard that used to describe Bryce when he came into the league, not so much now. So again, it is highly subjective, and it completely lacks all the transparency of a true statistic, because all it measures is how many times a quarterback has successfully completed a pass down the field in a tight window where there's good timing and the receiver has good separation. When that has happened, that is all that is measuring. It does not mean that Bryce Young is doing elite stuff constantly on every play that he's making. Again, I love how it says it rewards it can reward inefficiency and also encourage high risk behavior. That is what that stat kind of shows. It rewards inefficiency and high risk behavior at times. The hero ball thing that measures. It's in other words, the BTT rate is considered a gamble. It is a gambled statistic. Not something you want to sit there and slap on your QB, by the way. While it's great he has it, it does. Huh?
The Caleb Williams playing style. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, you could say that, true, but the thing,
you can say that, but his is an 8.5, while Bryce Young's
the thing is that the play style of measuring on a big time, it's not sustainable. It is completely unsustainable. So to try to use this as a measurement for saying he is elite or he does elite things, yes. It's just not a good stat to use. You need good concrete statistics, stats that have been used for however many years to measure quarterback play, not something that is being new and introduced that only measures one very small exclusive component of football, specifically geared towards what the quarterback does and nothing else. You do not want something like that, as they call it. You do not want it to be the holy grail stat. And I just explained why it's a flawed one. So anyone who keeps using that and says he's number one in those, that's that in that one tiny metric that is brand new and they are still working out how they want it to be graded as, that's great. But then when you look at all the other metrics that have been measured to measure great quarterback play for years, that is what Dennis Cox is about to continue to explain to y'all.
Y'all welcome to Auntie Bryce to the show, man. We got Peter Quickly is in the building. Mr. Peter Quickly is in the building.
Peter Craig.
Hey man, I am loving the energy of this show today from 704. I'm just praying.
Don't worry. I got more. I got a whole bunch more, brother. I got a whole bunch.
I'm looking forward to it. See, my thing is, I want 704 to keep this energy for the rest of the fucking year, though. I need that same. I need the same energy for the rest of the year. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been tuning into y'all shows since last week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to tune in to the last one when I was on the road in Orlando. But
yes, sir.
Good shows.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's go ahead and continue this.
All right.
6.4.
But continue on with the sorry, Claire. Continue
passes
on.
That were completed last season. Max, look at passes that actually were completed by Bryce Young last season. Completed air yards. So passes that were actually caught. How far down past the line of scrimmage those targets were. On average, league average, 5.8. Bryce Young, 28th in the NFL, 4.8. And a full yard below league average on completion. So again, this is what we're talking about. Below average. And people are going to say, what about drops? What about drops? Drops, Max, what about drops? You know what the league average, using Pro Football Reference, All right, for these numbers, using Pro Football Reference, the league average percentage of drops last season was 4.4%. Bryce Young's drop percentage of his wide receivers was 4.1%. So you can't use drops as an excuse. You know who actually had the highest drop rate of any quarterback in the NFL last year from his receivers was Trevor Lawrence at 8.3. You know who's next on that list? Bo Nix at 7.4. Pat Mahomes, 5.7. Caleb Williams, 5.5. Justin Herbert, 5.1. All those guys dropped or had their passes dropped at a higher percentage than league average. So you can't sit there and say, well, what about drops? What about drops? What about drops? They use bad throw percentage as well. Again, using Pro Football Reference. The league average percentage of bad throws. So what's considered a bad throw? Just basically, it's what it is. It's a bad throw.
You hit pause on that real quick.
Percentage of throws.
So this is not to spark another conversation because I want this to keep going. So all this does, and shout out to Bloody Knuckles. I want Bloody to hear this. This is why I love when we play stuff like this, because listen to this. I'm no genius. I know the game of football. I love it. I can speak it. I'm no genius. Nobody on the show is a genius when it comes to football.
I am.
You know, no one's a genius. But one thing that makes people great when talking about the game and the sport and what makes for a great show is when you hear something and you hear somebody break down the way this brother is breaking this shit down right now. What makes you a great person and what makes you seem human is when you can say, you know what, he made me see something differently now, and maybe I was wrong about something. And guess what I'm starting to feel more wrong about, Bloody?
Right now?
I got to make better cases for Excel.
Oh.
Saw that coming.
Wow. Me neither.
So you saw what I said?
No.
So you saw that coming,
Not
right?
Mullins.
I saw it coming because the moment it talked about drop rate, I'm like, he's going to say something about Excel.
So here's and this is the part though. Notice we got a fan base that loves Bryce Young despite all his many mistakes.
Correct.
And most of the people in that fan base want Xavier Legette out of here. Continue, Edge. Just keep that in the back of your head.
Was that were bad throws in the NFL? 16.1%. Bryce Young's average is 22nd worst. Or he was actually 22nd in the NFL in bad throw percentage. It was over league average at 16.4. And then you just give, if you want to, like, again, yards per attempt and some of these other standard stats. Again, Bryce Young showing up constantly below league average. Yards per attempt, average in the NFL, 7. Bryce Young, 30th in the NFL in yards. Again, yards per attempt, 6.3. Completion percentage, league average completion percentage, 64.3.
Hit the pause, Ash. Hit the pause,
Bryce
Ash.
Young,
hold on,
63.6. Again, below league average. You can't have a former number one.
Wanted to point this out real quick because, look, man, whenever somebody is doing something great with the people on the show, man, shout out to Teflon Twan. He said, I like Claire. He put Claire up there, but I know he means Claire. He says she's smart.
Oh, technically, Portuguese family. That's what my name. That's how they'd say it. But yeah.
Hey, shout out to Claire, man. I guess I'm just gonna throw the joke in. I guess we're a bunch of dumb motherfuckers, but
oh my god.
But
Jesus. Oh my god, Twan.
Well, shout out to Teflon Toy, man.
I appreciate that.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, you did.
One overall pick be below league average in every single one of these categories I just mentioned. You can't. Go to QBR. QBR, the average in the NFL QBR, like just the average is 50. Bryce Young, 47.6. He was 25th in the NFL. You know what better QBR than him? Tyler Shuck, Jackson Dart, Michael Penix, all had better QBR than him.
Not Jackson Dart.
Yes, Jackson Dart.
Not Michael Penix.
Just the makings of a
not Tyler Shuck.
Woo.
A guy that can, 5 times last season at 200 yards?
Wait, you don't write?
I was about to say ad.
It's an ad. Hold on.
Well, while the ad's going, again, folks, below the league average.
I heard so much about Tyler Shuck. I'm sick of it.
Not across one stat, across many stats. And they just told you our wide receivers were not, the drop issue is not it. It's not the issue.
So, one thing I will point out is this. One thing I will point out is this.
Bryce is a backup.
Yeah.
I'm being told people this.
One thing I will point out is this. And this is no disrespect to no other podcasts and like that, or the people that absolutely love Bryce Young. But this is what I challenge y'all on. When you hear something like this, and this man, look, he ain't picking a side. He's just pointing out the facts. When you hear something like this, are you ignoring it, or are you always just trying to make up an excuse for this guy? Because if you're trying to discredit him, you can't, because he's not. This is not coming out of his mouth. He's not making these numbers up. It is what it is. He's making complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, when you hear numbers like this, and you know people will continue to debate it no matter what, they can hear the truth. The truth can be standing right in the face and they'll try to look away. Then how does this make you feel when you hear this? Shout out to my man Quantum. Shout out to my man Quantum. Shout out to my man PPP. Shout out to my man Driver. Shout out anybody, all the people that love and adore Bryce, right? When you hear this, can you really ignore this? That's all I'm saying. I have no issue with people the players that people love. I love Chuba Hubbard. You feel me? And a lot of people don't feel Chuba should whatever. So I know where you're coming from.
How much do you put on the coach? How much do you put on the offensive coordinator?
What up, Ray Shack? I forgot to tell y'all, Ray Shack in the building, man.
What on Ray Shack?
About that.
Oh, don't worry, Ray Shack. Don't worry, Ray Shack. We'll kindly get into that, but let's go ahead and finish.
You gotta think about that too. It ain't always about the quarterback.
It is when it comes down. It is when it comes down to his execution.
And
the coach isn't out there doing it. The offensive coordinator isn't out there throwing the ball. He is.
Go ahead, Peter.
Hey, PPP is a flopper. I call him pancake because he flops every now and then.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
That's my guy, though. Look, Prom is my guy. But y'all gotta understand, this is what I keep trying to tell people too. Prom also as a content creator, he has to sell his show. So I understand what's going on, bro.
He'll flip flop
and when Bryce was really bad, he did say he was really.
He let him have it.
Of course. My thing is, stop making excuses for this man when you clearly see the many flaws that this little motherfucker has.
I know, but you got what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell you this is like this, Petey. But some people still have to sell their show. And if most of the people that come to your show love Bryce, then you can't talk about them. Them motherfuckers will leave.
Wow.
So that they like go along with anything instead of being honest and real.
A lot of people may not come here because they'll be like, man, all they do is talk shit about Bryce. We're not talking shit about Bryce. I told you something. Hey, be honest, Petey. Some people just don't like hearing the truth when it comes to people that they care for, man.
Mm-hmm. Basically, what Twan is saying that people need to run a narrative to support their argument.
Correct.
Just like,
and it's not horrible. It's like, bro, listen,
Fox Sports 1.
You're trying to get this money, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You're gonna have to, man, boom, boom,
you
boom.
Have to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I have to point out what Bryce does right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people thinking all the way around because I'm just getting up here.
If that was the case, I would have left 704 a long time ago. As much shit they were talking about Shaq Thompson, and I love Shaq Thompson.
Exactly. But man, look, if you would have left because of Shaq Thompson, you should have stayed your ass away.
Absolutely. See what I'm talking about? So we got to quit being tender. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I like Chuba Hubbard. Everybody don't like Chuba Hubbard. But when somebody states a fact about him, or when you start listing off all these running backs in front of him, and what can I say against that? It's true. I can still believe in my guy though. Yep. But I can't say he's better than 12 other guys and they pull up with better stats the year before and whatever. I can mention that he didn't play in all the games last year and that he got hurt for a couple of those games and that he gave up. See, a lot of people trying to say he got his job taken from him, but Chuba willfully got with the other running back and said, "Man, look, the show is yours, bro. You hot right now. Why would I interrupt that?"
And that's a mark of a player who is behind his team and stay
a true professional. That's a professional.
But what people want to say about Rico Dowdle is towards the end of the year, Rico Dowdle started falling off because a lot of defenses had figured him out.
Yep, and Chuba got back in, and he kept.
Chuba got right back in, bro.
Let's go ahead.
I really don't feel like they figured him out. I think it was more so the way the offensive line was kind of like
offense, bro.
Opening holes.
Yeah.
So it was less about him and more about the line itself, like because they seemed like they was running the same schemes. There was no switch up.
Well, that goes back to the guy that I really don't like, and I ain't saying his name. Go ahead, Edge.
There, I know you're talking about.
He didn't throw for 200 yards in back-to-back games at all last season. He went over 200 yards in week 2 against Arizona. He had that big game in overtime against the Atlanta Falcons down in Atlanta. He had 448. He had 206 in the win against the Rams in the regular season, and he had 266 in that game against Tampa to close out the year. That's it. 4 games. Now, if you factor in the playoff game, 5. I'll give you the playoff game, 5. 5 games where you throw over 200 yards. Does that scream franchise QB? Nothing about what I just said to you screams franchise QB. A team last year that went the last 11 games of the season, whatever it was, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. They could barely score 20 points. They could barely score 20 points. Max, this is how many games they scored 20 points last year. They had 22 in a loss against Arizona. They had 27 in a win against Miami. They had 30 in a win against Dallas. They had 30 in a win against Atlanta as well. 30 in a win against Arizona again. 31 against the LA Rams. They had 23 against Tampa. Like less than half the games this season, like last season, they didn't even hit 20 points. There's zero consistency.
Hey, look, because I need Quantum to be on this show. Quantum, please hit the link, brother.
I was hoping Quantum would be here because I wanted him to hear all
we are not gonna bash you at all, but we don't bash people anyway, man. But I need Quantum on this show, so that if he wants to combat something that he's hearing, I'd be truly interested in hearing what he's got to say. I really would. You know what I'm saying? It's because Quantum said something, and Quantum, that's my guy, man. He said it to be funny, but Quantum said he said every show is on Bryce's neck today. Like, nah, it ain't been on his neck. It's just this is something that's gonna be coming up soon. It's in the news with these contracts or whatever, and we're trying to just break down. Is he really gonna get this damn contract that y'all think he's gonna get? They're gonna give it to him. And should they just give him a contract? Or should he
y'all think he's gonna get?
And guys, check this out, man. When you ask him, when they say when you build it, they will come, man. Y'all show love to Quantum that's in the building right now. Quantum, what's going on?
What's good, Twan? What's up, panel?
What's going on?
What's good with everybody today?
What up?
How y'all doing?
What up,
Bruce
bro?
Wayne.
I'm so happy you came, brother. I'm so happy that you
Yeah,
came.
we can meet again.
Because
Y'all
I
was
wanted
waiting on me.
because I wish he was here like 10, 15 minutes ago when he was helping me break down all these numbers and all these stats that me and this panel and other people have been breaking down for everybody for Bryce Young for the past year and a half. And what I kept saying to everybody is that when this year comes up and Quantum, and you know, last year, and what was it? What was it? January when I brought this up to you when I was in New York, and I told you that when these numbers come up, what did I specifically say? Who was coming up for contracts besides Bryce Young and CJ Stroud? What other players did I bring up?
Let me see. I know you brought up, was it CJ, Bryce, CJ? Was it Jaden Daniels or was it Caleb Williams? I can't remember which one it was. I remember the conversation.
Both of those. So because it was on Panthers Theory, I remember specifically because it was all of us. I said when these contracts come up, who also is going to be coming up for contract wise is Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels. And what was the specific thing and the specific thing that I said about them guys was this: them three guys that I just mentioned, they're coming up on their third year. Bryce Young and CJ Stroud has already passed their third year. And what those three guys and Bo Nix, those four players have in common is this: they're coming up on their third year. All of them has been either in the play. They've been in the playoffs. One has been to an NFC Championship game. One has been to the Super Bowl, and all of them has either won their division or has competed in their division and won. All of them have won multiple games. That's over 10. Come on, man. Look at and you look at their numbers compared to what Bryce has done. Is no near comparison about it. And this guy right here is bringing up numbered facts that I have brought up so many times, but people want to keep telling me that Bryce Young is going up in the world. He's extending. He's stacking.
Ascending.
All this.
He's ascending.
He's doing all this, but yet he's still below average. And everybody wants to get on me about this, but when I bring up somebody who says the exact same thing, Quantum, what do you have to say for yourself, brother?
Oh boy.
One thing I want Quantum to know before Quantum starts is this: we're not bashing Bryce. This show is really about before people set their expectations to what he's going to get paid, and this is if he's good.
Oh, he's got to be more than good.
Yeah, based on what other quarterbacks have asked for in the past. I'm pretty sure you know what's going on with Baker Mayfield over there in Tampa Bay. And Baker Mayfield's worst year with Tampa Bay eclipsed Bryce's best with us. So
by a wide margin.
It's about the expectations is what we're talking about today. And if people are saying, well, and what I'm hearing is people are saying Bryce should wait to see when CJ Stroud gets paid. Now that would be a disaster for him.
That would be stupid.
That would be dumb.
No, let him do it.
Well, and for his camp, it would be stupid. Yep. If that's what they really think.
Well, go ahead, follow what the fans saying and comparing these two boys.
No. I want to hear Quantum. Nope. Ignore me.
I want to hear from Quantum.
All right. Well, Twan, AC, Bloody, Edge, Petey. Thank you guys for allowing me to come up here and have a quick dialogue with y'all about
Absolutely,
this.
Brother.
Let me share some with y'all. I've spent the past, oh my God, even this week alone, this past week. Oh man, I'm up here with the rifle. It's like I got one magazine left. And it's like everybody's got RPGs and attackums and howitzers and JDAMs and everything you can possibly throw at me. Edge, you would understand the reference to some of those, brothers.
Exactly.
But anyway, But anywho. Okay, so here's what I'm hearing. Now, who was that guy that was talking just a second
So
ago?
this is Dennis Cox.
Who is that?
He's from
The Fan.
He is from 99 The Fan for the Carolina Panthers on ESPN. That you can hear on
he's a homegrown.
that you can hear on Sirius XM radio, by the way.
Okay, so he's a local guy. He's not some guy from Boston somewhere talking smack.
No, this is Dennis Cox from 99 The Fan.
Yeah, he works at ESPN. But look, and do know before you start, he was a Bryce lover when he got here.
Well, he still is. They still talk him up. They've talked about how he looked at FanFest. But what he's doing is kind of opening up people's eyes to understanding as we go into another contract talk for Bryce Young. This is what he's looking like, and he is below the league average. And we keep bringing this up, but he was drafted to be a game-changing franchise QB, and he's not showing that. And that was his whole point.
And that's why I like what he's saying though, Quantum, because he ain't a Bryce hater saying this. He likes him.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. So there are lots of narratives that I can frame regarding the status of why Bryce has not progressed to the degree that we would like to have seen him progress to upon his wonderful entry into the NFL. But I can say this, okay? I've watched this brother from his very first snap, or no, I take it back, his very first training camp, his very first OTA, all the way till today. It's current
us too.
Training
all
camp.
All of us too.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's watching. And now that's not absolving me from anything different from your eyes can see, Twan.
Yeah.
I'm only adding to the premise that I see it a certain way. Right now, this guy has made some statements. I understand why people have come to the conclusion to frame the argument of why they think this, why they think that, why it's not this, and why it's not that. I get it. I can't argue with anyone's perspective. I'm sorry. Your perception is going to be one thing, and your perspective is going to be another. I can't argue with any of it. What I can say from my perspective is this. Watching all these things I just mentioned about this guy, I see resilience. I've seen a guy that came from the basement. Okay. When they benched him, in most cases, you're never to be heard from again. Around that, they effectively would have banished him to the island of misfit toys. That's where he should be right now. He should be over there with the broken He-Mans and the old Teddy Ruxpins and all that raggedy stuff. He should be sitting over there. Right. He should be over there with the one-wheel tricycle and all of that, just busted up to pieces and never to be saw again.
You're laying this on thick, brother. You're laying on real thick.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm saying. So, in my estimation, I heard, what's that other guy's name? Chris Sims. He had a nice little tactic or whatever he wanted to say about Bryce.
We don't listen to Chris Sims.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying there are numerous pundits that have things to say about him. They're out there. We've heard it.
He can keep his MAGA ass over there at Fox.
Oh boy! Now, so it got to be that when it comes to football. It can't just be strictly football.
We ain't going that route. Go ahead, continue, Quan.
I ain't gonna do it.
No, he includes too much shit that ain't got nothing to do with football to his shit.
Now, this guy, Dennis Cox. He's just another. He's another voice. Pause. He's another voice. And then you have, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see, ladies and guys had a chance to see the what's the brothers that played? What's their names again? Derek and David Carr. They broke down Bryce the other day on a wonderful episode.
Yeah, I saw that bias shit they were saying. I saw that bias shit they were saying, and I was all in the comment section.
Yeah, okay, so it's biased.
So,
hold on.
So you peeped it, Bloody. So you peeped it.
I've been peeped that whole shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on. So it's biased if they do it, but it's not biased if it comes from Dennis Cox. Not biased, I guess. Okay, all right, I got it. It's not biased if Chris Sims says it, but it's biased if David and Derek Carr says it. Now, I'm hearing reports coming out of training camp that Bryce is lighting people on fire this year. I've seen the clips. Now look, this has never been reported about Bryce Young before.
I want to correct something. My fault, man.
Go ahead.
I got Chris Sims mixed up with Boomer Esiason. My fault.
Oh, okay.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
I get it. I see where you're going with that one. I kind of thought you weren't talking about him, but I wasn't sure.
My bad, Chris.
Okay. So listen, Bryce. Now, this may be a sliver of hope, or maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slither.
But you look at the fact that Brad Isaac has now been handed the play calling duties. Now, I'm not blaming Dave Canales, so let me just get that out there. Let me preface my statements by saying such. I'm not blaming Dave Canales. But Dave Canales had one of those.
Thanks for doing that for me.
He had training wheels on this dude with an anklet tied to it, with handcuffed him to a training wheel bike. Wouldn't let him off of it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Quantum, as you going, everything you about to say right now in this little segment you're doing right now,
yes,
I 100% agree with you.
Oh yeah. We've had this conversation before, Twan. You and
because I. Because somebody definitely held this motherfucker back too. So
oh my God, bro. Now look, now watch this. Now tell me, y'all, and you all are very, very intelligent people, and my fellow service member Edge, no exception to you, my brother. Now we have all witnessed every training camp that Bryce had. Twan, you just said you watched as much as I did, right?
Yeah, all of us.
We've seen every single pass this guy's thrown since he came here. Now, all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. Brad Isaac takes over play calling, and now he's lighting people up in training camp. But like what was that? Like
allegedly,
past 3 years? No, allegedly.
Pause. He ain't lighting nobody up in training camp. That's practice.
No, he is too,
bro.
Okay,
I'm
going to say this. I was going to say I was about to say in a controlled environment. I'm sure it would look that way, but against his own guys as well.
I got your AC. But what I'm saying is,
the only true measurement is when we do a joint practice. You out there, that's practice against your own guys. Them guys can't really rush you like that. They can't put you on the ground. You ain't tearing nobody up yet.
No, we get it. I'm saying relative to what he's done in the past to now, it's not the same from what I'm hearing. They got shots of this guy throwing deep shot touchdowns off of skyscrapers. Come on, man.
I need to see it in the game.
Okay. Hey, zooming in to the top of the view. 50-story building, uptown Charlotte. They got him throwing TD deep shot to Tech. I know y'all saw it. I know you saw it.
First off, you know they're exaggerating. I hate
soft coverage.
I gotta stop this shit. You know they be exaggerating for fans to sit there and buy tickets and to be all ooey gooey for the season. Exactly. That's all they're doing.
I was gonna say that
there was there was shit on the backup quarterback and make everybody think Kenny Pickett, which he is trash, look even more garbage. Yeah. So all the things people just think is all we got is Bryce. And then oh my God, Bryce is lighting up. Look at that pass he threw to Coker. We know.
What about last year? What about last year? What about the year before that?
I'm worried about this year. Last year is gone. It don't exist no more. It's the past.
That's my point.
It's a part of timeline.
But listen to what I'm telling you though, Bloody. All the past 3 seasons, no one was blowing him up or hyping him up on any platform, anywhere. Nobody was talking about him like they're talking about. Because Dave Canales, to me, was not letting the guy rip the ball out. I'm telling you what it is. Yes, Brad Isaac comes in and says, Dave, you go sit down and have a beer or drink some game, whatever you do, get off my side of the field. Get out of here. Let me work with the offense. And now the ball's coming out on time. It's coming out fast. Jimmy Horn burning people all over the place, catching passes deep. Chris Brazell was looking good before he went down. XL looks like a whole different man. I mean, what the heck is going on?
Nothing. The same thing that always go on. It just get overly exaggerated. That's what I believe.
I've heard that XL is posterizing people. I hear Tex breaking people down.
We dunking on people now.
Hey man, posterizing. I'm hearing XL going up and taking passes. I'm hearing Jimmy Horn just breaking ankles, shaking you out your shoes.
In practice.
I gotta see it in a game.
Do you know where everybody looks like a superstar at? in practice.
I get it. But that's what I'm trying to tell everybody.
Because guess what? Hey, Quantum, but notice
when I was playing,
those,
I had about 7-8 tackles and an interception in practice. Shit, I was lighting it up in practice. But when I got in the game, shit, only had like 6 tackles.
And now that we got all these injuries and shit, I get it, man. A lot of these guys has got the helmets with that piece on it, with the thing over the helmet. And I think they did it for that. Man, they're saying, look, these dudes are off limits. Don't try to do no dumb special shit out here with this guy. So if Tech goes up for a catch, don't jump with him in case you tangle up with his feet and fuck his legs up or something. Just let it be.
Let it be.
Right. So go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying this. I understand he's a training camp superstar for his first time being mentioned of such this year. I've never heard this before. I'm shocked that they're even talking about him this much. I'm like, wait a minute. I've never heard anyone say he was a ghetto superstar in training camp before. This is new to me. It's almost like, where did this come from?
Well,
and then I look on
the field. Hold up. When Brian Burns and them was here, in his first year, and Claire, you remember I hated Burns for doing that shit. Man, this boy Bryce Young is different, bro. This Bryce Young gonna kill the world, bro. Y'all just wait till the season start, and y'all gonna see what this boy.
Hey, I'm just saying, Jermaine Shepard funny. This is my dog right there. Jermaine Shepard crazy. Now I'm saying, man.
Let me read this comment real quick. Hey, shout out Bryson led that man on the show, man. Shout out that man. He said it's complicated because Bryce has to put up played.
He's trying to say he's outplayed CJ.
Outplayed CJ the past year. And, well, okay, whatever. And however, CJ has more success, but he's on a team win. Damn, bro. He said, "Isn't really a tell."
He's on a better teams. Wins isn't really a tell.
Hey, proofread these motherfucking messages before y'all put it in.
In other words, he's trying to say that Bryce has outplayed CJ over the last year and a half, and the fact that apparently CJ is on a better team, and that wins is not an overall tell for a QB when it comes to measuring them.
Hey, Quantum, is CJ on a better team or CJ?
God, I'm so tired of hearing that shit.
CJ has a better defense. Bryce has a better overall team.
I would actually agree emphatically with you, my dear brother. Emphatically. You know what? I'll tell y'all something else. It just so happens to be the time of year where everybody's excited and everybody is ambitious and, glass half full right about now, unless you're a couple of people out there that just don't like the team at all. But we're all very, very optimistic about where our team is. We're all pontificating and such and so forth and so on. Correct. So we're looking very, very happily at the future. I'm here to tell you guys, fret no more. This will be all of you guys' time to relax and marvel at the season to come, because if Bryce fails, you will have nothing to fear, because there will be top line quarterbacks waiting in the wings come April of next year.
I've said that too, man. But look,
why are we worried?
I'm not wishing on that. I'm not wishing on that boy's downfall, though. I'm telling you that. I know. Quantum, for anybody, look, I want you to defend me too. When I am not somebody here wishing on Bryce's downfall. I am not.
What you fail to realize, it's not about the boy here. It ain't about.
But it's not about Bryce Young, bro.
I see you, Logic.
That's the problem.
I see you, Logic.
Hold on, let me get my boy.
By the way, hold on.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, Swan? What's going on, panel, man?
Young Freddie.
Fred, bro, what's happening?
What's going on, man? Hey, shout out to the founding father, man. If you feel me. Shout out to Quantum.
What's good, baby?
Can I go ahead and just finish up this last part before we move on?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I just
want
to throw it out there, and I'll be out the way. Yes, ma'am, Miss AC. All I'm gonna say is this, guys. Hey, we are now embarking upon what could be. I'm not saying it is or isn't. If he does not perform according to task, my expectations at least, He'll be on the team, but he probably won't be starting until they trade him. They'll obviously set him down and they'll bring on the new guy, kind of like what they did to what's my guy's name in Tennessee, Will Levis, right?
I mean, Will Levis.
Yeah, they'll do something similar. They'll bring in another first round pick and they'll sit him down and then he'll be mad and then they'll trade him off. He's not gonna get cut. So if you think he ain't cut, you got nothing coming to you. He'll get traded before he's cut. But I don't think any of that's going to happen.
That sounds like it makes sense, but we really don't know exactly.
Yeah, they're not gonna let Bryce sit on that sideline, bro.
Absolutely not.
Well, that's what
Bryce Young will. Hey, hold on.
Won't make it out at the end of the season.
Look.
They're gonna ship his ass out
Quantum. Oh God.
There are four of y'all talking at once. Settle down. No one can understand what any of y'all are saying because 4 of y'all are talking at once.
Sorry, Miss Claire. As I was saying, well, in the words, how I think it would go is, I think they would let Bryce start a few games, be the bridge quarterback, and then let the rookie go. I think that's the way they want to do it because they fucked up and they're learning from other teams. When you sit the rookie down, you have a bridge, and then you let the guy go, learning from the bridge, depending on which part of the season you want to do it, aka fucking Tyler Shuck that everybody wants to mention. God damn, I hate Saints fans. But yeah, I've heard worse than that, bro. But I've heard worse than that. But in that same stance. Yeah, I mean, just making sense and making based off what other teams are doing, and don't want to make the same mistake twice, like the Raiders are about to do with Kirk Cousins. He's the bridge quarterback. Then they're going to let Fernando Mendoza play. Fernando Mendoza, you probably won't see him till like week 6 or 7.
Damn, that soon?
That's fine.
Yeah, but as I said, like, I think Bryce is not going anywhere, regardless of what happened this season. He's not going anywhere. He's probably, if he does bad, he's a bridge quarterback. He'll still probably start the 2027 season. I'm just going to put this out here, and it's just going to be a case. And I've been right so far. By the way, I've won money off Monroe Freeling starting, so people might want to listen to what the fuck I have to say. But that's just me. But as I said again, people don't understand.
I mean, he ain't started yet.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Twan. He's not playing in the Hall of Fame game, sir. He's a starter.
I know, bro. None of them starters are playing in that Hall of Fame game.
Right, he's a starter. The week 1 starter's not playing.
Well, I'm just saying he ain't started yet. Like, we've been having a lot of injuries.
Well, we've also gained people back as well.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, shout out to my man Carolina Logic, man. That's my guy, bro. I love Logic. Hey, Logic said, you don't receive a promotion or pay raise in any business when you don't meet the standards of said business. You don't spend it if you don't win. Absolute facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Absolute facts.
Go ahead and finish this off real quick for everybody.
Here the thing is winning the most important thing, or just keeping a lot of butts in the seat because they're not making upgrades?
Winning is always the most important thing.
As a team, yes, but
Bloody
for the owner, it's a different story.
Well, not even that. But here's the thing, though, folks, and it should be very simple. It's like an A + B = C situation. If you're winning more games, what's going to happen naturally?
You're going to get more butts in the seats.
There you go.
Yep.
Well,
it's a two-way street. It works
from that
both
offense
ways.
last year.
That's true.
So Bryce Young and that offense can't be consistent. If he
you
can't have 4 regular season games where you throw for 200 yards. Plain and simple. It's the NFL. It's 2026. Nothing about Bryce Young, in my eyes, shows franchise QB. And you have to be able to win games beyond just, all right, let's keep it close and hopefully get a drive at the end. Because that's not a way to sustaining success. Because guess what? You did that 6 times last season. 6 times they won games by 3 points. It's good to know that you could win close, but guess what? You still finished 8-9.
Yep.
You still finished 8-9. And
it's okay. We got Jonathan Brooks. It's okay. We got Jonathan Brooks. He's going to save the day.
Plumbing problems require fast action. Keep work flowing with next day delivery on
Mute
most
it.
orders.
Mute it.
I did. But so,
JP said,
Oh, go ahead.
JP said, "Quantum, my dog," but he's full of it.
I resent that, JP.
Yeah, Quantum. You know, JP let everybody have it, bro. Nobody's
I know.
Shout out
That's
the
how
new guy I see in the chat, man. Shout out to Border STB. He said how when Dalton is a senior citizen, Dalton was never no competition for Bryce. What?
Oh no! Well, we all knew he was never going to be competition for Bryce because he was a backup. Everybody
was
knew
better than Bryce.
Everybody knew. But
I'm talking about Andy Dalton. Shit, I'm talking
about Andy Dalton.
Hey, but Quantum, was you here when I showed the market value?
Edge. We talked about this.
Hold on.
What'd you show?
Oh, you didn't see the market value for Bryce Young?
Just tell him.
Just tell him. You don't even need to show it. Just tell him.
Yeah.
So
the good old market value. So the good old market value for Bryce Young as of right now is $37.2 million average. What that average out to is a 3-year, $111.4 million. That would be ranked third. That would be ranked 23 in the NFL, which is for the quarterback rank number 14. CJ Stroud's $51.6 million.
Damn.
Average.
Really?
That is.
I know what that's based on. I know what that's based on, though.
Sounds about right. Now also be ranked 11th in quarterback contracts.
It better not. It goes based off. It goes based off the fact. It goes based off the fact of, as we just mentioned, and we talked about butts and seats, and we talked about winning. We put the two and two together.
That has nothing. That has nothing to do. Look, Freddie, I love you, my boy. Look, bro, that has nothing to do with butts and seats. That has stuff to do with stats, production, and winning. It has nothing to do with butts and seats.
So it goes stats,
zero
production, and winning. So stats, production, and winning. So are we talking his first 2 seasons, or are we talking last season?
The whole entire.
So we're talking his first 2 seasons. I agree with you. His last season, him and Bryce pretty much did the same damn thing.
No, that's included his last season too. I'm talking about his whole entirety.
I understand that.
From the start of his rookie year to right now, this date.
Well, the first 2 years I can agree with you. Well, Edge. The first 2 years, and mainly most of that is riding off his rookie season. But like as I said again, his first 2 years, I can agree with you. Last season, check that out again, because that's based off winning, where his team has made the playoffs 3 times.
Have you checked it out last season? Have you seen the compared numbers from last season?
I watched. I looked at the compared. I watched the compared numbers.
Go and look at the numbers compared from last season, and then look at the numbers compared to their whole entirety of their career. Now.
I know. Edge, look, Edge. I had these conversations before, bro. We done broken these down before.
Edge.
Okay. Whoa.
Go ahead, Freddie.
So as I said, CJ Stroud has better completion percentage, for about 30 more yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. For a career, he has over 10,000 passing yards, which I can acknowledge that. I mentioned his first 2 seasons, but mainly most of that is based off his rookie season, where he was absolutely phenomenal. And I can admit that. He was absolutely phenomenal. 4,200 yards, 23-5.
Okay.
But most of that is riding off his rookie season. His other season it went from 42 to 37, and then 37 to 3,000.
That's cute. That's cute. That's cute what you try to do there, Freddie. But CJ Stroud, listen to this.
No. I'm not making a case for why Bryce should get the same thing. I'm making a case for why.
But all I'm gonna say about CJ Stroud is this.
Go ahead.
Playoffs.
I have a better question.
Yes. Well, yeah, I mentioned that though.
That goes back to what I said before.
You don't even know what it's like to not be in the
higher
playoffs.
than ours.
But I made that clear.
No, I'm just reiterating it.
You
I have a better question.
So here's you're taking. You're going from the first. Okay, his first 2 seasons got it, but then his last. No, you cannot say the but in his last season. No, you got to include the entirety of it. So you have to include that.
So the entirety of his career.
You have to include that.
So we're talking.
Yes, you have to. Yes, that you're getting a contract. You're not getting a contract based upon.
I understand
based
this,
upon
Edge, though.
you did great here, but you didn't do good here.
But no.
You have to get it
Edge,
based
I
off
understand
the
that.
entirety of your career, and then not only that, they're gonna go off your production of what they're planning for you to do afterwards. You get afterwards.
So
when you get paid.
so wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Right?
Really, Ed?
Let me. So wait a minute, Edge. Let me get this straight. So what I said was, right, the first 2 seasons, we can acknowledge they were above average quarterback play. And he won. He made the playoffs 3 straight years. I mentioned this. But again, as I mentioned, I broke down his production in all 3 years as well. So you're trying to sit up here and tell me that they're going to pay him based off what he's projected to do after what he just did last season? Since this is a what have you done for me lately league, and also going off based off exactly. Well,
playoffs.
And this is I mentioned that.
I have a better question.
The biggest picture is playoff.
I have a better question.
The biggest picture play.
Well, if that's the case,
the more bigger picture is this. They can see Houston. I can see Houston in the Super Bowl way before my Carolina Panthers.
Really?
I can
okay,
see
I have a better question.
Wow.
Ed, since
I can actually see Houston winning the goddamn Super Bowl as well before the Panthers do.
Interesting.
Ed, I have a question.
I can
have a question.
see that.
Okay. Interesting.
And
let me ask you.
And I want my Panthers coaching.
It is also based on coaching.
Panthers being in the Super Bowl and competing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we can. Hey, Quantum,
being competitive.
Hey, Edge, can you not hear Quantum?
That.
I don't think
can you not hear Quantum?
Freddie, you was talking when he was trying to talk.
I can hear Quantum.
Oh, okay. Y'all got to get it out. I just want to make sure y'all heard me. I didn't know.
Go ahead,
Quantum. Yeah. Go ahead, Quantum.
No.
I just want to. Yes, sir. Y'all fiery. I like it. Y'all got something to talk about. Let me ask y'all: do y'all believe? Do y'all think? Bump that. Edge.
You say y'all got something to talk about.
Yeah, they do. They got something to talk about. They own it. They own it. I don't want to interrupt the flow. Edge, do you believe or trust CJ Stroud in postseason play more than you trust Bryce Young in postseason play? Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm saying yes. You ain't asked me.
I think hard about this. Think hard. No, wait a minute. Let me ask again. Go back to the last time you saw both of them on the field. Do you trust CJ Stroud in the postseason more than you trust Bryce Young in the postseason? Yes or no?
Can I put a stipulation? Hey, Quantum, can I put a stipulation in that though?
Yes, sir. Please.
Look, I'm gonna ask Quantum the same question though, right? I'm asking you the same question, right? But CJ Stroud has Bryce's offensive line, and Bryce has his.
Okay. Now let's throw this at you. Now watch this. Ed.
No, who do you trust? Who do you trust at that point?
Oh, if Bryce. Oh, they swapped lines.
Yeah. Just lines, just the lines.
They swapped offensive lines.
If they swap, I still trust Bryce, and I'll tell you why. It's not because of ability or none of that stuff.
You saw Quantum. You saw Bryce without an O-line, man, in his first year.
I did. In his first year. See, you didn't say which year. You said
no. You said in the playoffs. You said in the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Because I only seen Bryce in the playoffs last year. I didn't see him in the playoffs his rookie year last year.
That's not.
I like the maturation. Well, I think it does, Twine, because I like the maturation of a Bryce Young from year 1 to year 3. That's just me. Now, watch this. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, I'm going to ask you one conversely, my dear brother Twine. And Edge, you're part of this. Don't hide. Give Bryce Young CJ's defense and give CJ Bryce Young's defense last playoff series.
Shout out to C-Dog, man. More. So, hold up. Say it again.
Yeah. Now, just how you conversely swap the offensive lines for me against Bryce, I'm going to conversely swap the defense for you or against you for Bryce.
Quan just started, bloody.
What say you now?
Stupid.
Hold on. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
What? Did you hear me? I asked the question.
No. Yeah. So what's the comparison again? Go ahead.
No, I'm swapping. Now, you swapped the offensive lines for the two, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to ask you the same question, but swapping defenses. Who do you trust more now? Now look at how we lost that playoff game.
CJ Stroud.
And I'm asking. Okay. Even though we lost that playoff game because at the end, I'm not going to blame it all on the defense, but let's say a lack thereof of certain personnel or certain.
Unless you're talking about the DC, then you better include them in your argument. Then,
well, I'm just saying, I'm just the entire defensive strategic philosophy. That's coaching all.
I think our defense is pretty damn. It's just as good, but it matters. Let me explain.
I got you guys.
Hold up.
But Quantum, but can I?
You guys are going off. Let me get my point out. You guys are going off about what you've already seen done. It matters who's leading your unit.
Coaching doesn't matter.
And so who's the DC over there with the Texans?
Give me a second. Let me find this out.
I can't remember guys.
D'Amico Ryans is the coach. Yes, I have to look it up because, well, I should make this clear. D'Amico Ryans only have, but they have an actual DC. I don't know his name. I just know D'Amico Ryans.
Who do you know is making those calls on the defense, bro?
D'Amico Ryans.
D'Amico.
Yes,
D'Amico's making those calls, bro.
Yeah.
And for any other Panthers fan that want to argue that too, man, look, Evero can't fuck with D'Amico on defense, bro.
I know that. That's why I asked you to swap.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Twan, that's why I asked you to swap them.
That's why I said who's leading the unit matters. But when it comes back to the quarterback play between the two of them, I still trust CJ.
No. We're talking about team for team quarterback that's still there. We swapping defenses for the playoff series last year. You still trust Houston to win those games, even though you saw CJ Stroud's production with that defense, he still sucked. You give Bryce CJ's defense in that playoff series, and we more than likely win that game. Right or wrong? Because it came down to a defensive possession.
Yeah, but for me, it's because of D'Amico. Not necessarily. I think D'Amico can have our defense looking like that too.
Okay, I'll take it too.
So.
Hey, look, man, let me bring two people to the show, man.
Oh boy,
bloody boiling over there. Blood boiling, bloody.
Go ahead. Go ahead, put y'all hands together, man, for my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? The real HATNT. He said he wasn't gonna be no stranger. He's back in the building. What's up, Red?
Yeah, I had to come in here, man, with the quantum. You know, I gotta come back in, man. I got you. Got you.
AJ's hunting you, man.
And let me bring my man up in here, man. Y'all shout out my man. RNF is in the building. RNF.
Oh, my boy. What's up, real in the field?
Hey, what's good?
My God.
How y'all doing?
Man? Welcome to the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. What's going on? What's happening?
Hey, what's happening, man? It's my first time up here, man.
I appreciate you for coming over here showing that love, bro.
Yes, sir, man. I'm rocking with the channel, man.
Appreciate that,
hey,
man.
Twan,
Thank you.
Hey, Twan, they came in like the Road Warriors, both of them.
I came in to holler at you, Quantum. I gotta holler at you, Quantum.
I
definitely had to come in here, man.
Hey, Quantum.
Whoever want to get him first, go ahead.
Can I get at him real quick?
Yeah.
Quantum, you just asked if we trust Bryce Young or CJ Stroud more in the playoffs. Well, let me ask you this: what did CJ Stroud do as a rookie in his first playoff game?
Magnificent. He went all the way to the conference championship.
No, he went to the divisional round.
No, he's been divisional every 3 years.
Well, I keep hearing y'all bring up his defense as if the defense is out there throwing the football for him. But
you said.
In CJ Stroud's first playoff game, he was 16 out of 21 for 274 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, with a NFL rookie record, 157.2 passer rating. Also the youngest rookie to win a playoff game in NFL history.
Damn.
So what you're saying is, even though that defense is that good, he still has to put up points.
Yeah.
He's still bald.
I thought it was just me, though.
Hey, here's my question, though. We comparing CJ Stroud with 6 playoff game experiences to 1. Now, Quantum, you military, man. Are you going to take the person that have been deployed 6 times, been downrange, or the guy that's been 1?
And then brought it military style.
Come on, man. Yeah. A couple of deployments might have been shaky, but you got that one good one. But you could go with anything. You could compare it to anything. I'm just going to take the guy that's been there 6 times compared to 1. Yeah, that one time you did good. Nobody's denying that, but I'm just going to take the guy that's been there more. Even though he has a shaky, like 2 performances out of those 6.
Okay.
Checkmate.
But he's had success.
Yes.
So we're going with the experience over quality. We're going with quantity over quality.
Well, you have to when you compare 6 games to 1. I can see if it was like 6 games to 4.
But Quantum, you're saying quality. Did Bryce
quantity over quality?
But Quantum, did we win that game? Did we?
Mm-hmm.
We beat the Rams in the playoffs. Did that happen?
We did not.
Okay, so then what quality are we talking about, sir?
But it wasn't Bryce's fault, though. It wasn't Bryce's
fault. For God's sake!
It wasn't. It wasn't. I told y'all I'm gonna keep it truthful, man. It wasn't because of Bryce. You can blame
he ain't the reason why we lost that game.
See,
we're talking about.
Claire. Hold on, Quantum. Hear me out, Claire. We can blame him for a lot of shit he did during the regular season, but I keep telling y'all, 4th quarter Bryce is different. Now, look,
but 1 quarter doesn't make a game.
I got you, and I agree with you 100%. It can't just be 4th quarter. But the thing was, in the playoffs, the boy played exceptional in the playoffs.
He played good. He did not play exceptional.
I want to say exceptional. I think he played good.
The problem with us in this damn fan base is that we give no, bro. The problem with us in this fan base is we give this boy way too much credit for average shit that everybody else is doing. He had a good game. Point blank, period. We lost as a fan. We lost as a team. It ain't because of Rice. It ain't because of the defense. It ain't because of fuck Canales or Evero. It's because the team lost.
Yeah,
the Rams were better than us. It's just that simple.
I mean, that is the totality.
Week 1.
Really, Twan, you're going to bring up the point. Did you not hear what Dennis Cox said about points? We 6 times we put up over 20 points. 3 of those games we lost.
3 of 2 was against the Rams. Shows you that defense.
Come on, man. You're really gonna put the points out there? The points? Bro, come on, dog.
Listen.
We are below average. We're under average.
If Bloody is going to say,
come to think of when it comes to the goddamn QB.
So look, if Bloody's going to say, and he's right, you win and lose as a team. If Bloody's going to put that out there, we win and lose as a team. You're absolutely correct. But we're not going to blame one man when we lose.
No, that was a team loss.
That was a team loss.
The defense did something to mess up. The offense did something to mess up. Like the coaching.
That was a team loss.
At some point of the game,
I'm saying as a quarterback, he put up enough points to win that damn game, bro. It came down. At the end of the day, it came down to Evero deciding that he wanted to play us 20 yards off every receiver that they had against the fucking MVP that year.
Thank you very much.
MVP that year.
Thank you very much. My point exactly. My thing is, look, guys, you had a situation where you had the game. Bryce went ahead. It would have been a go-ahead touchdown. He took you down the field and responded.
Nah, you straight.
No way.
Nah, you straight.
Quantum, you know what I'm about to do. Quantum, you know what I'm about to do.
What's up?
You already know about. I know a quarterback that got that was down and it had 13 seconds left to tie the game. And he got his team out of the field, tied the game, and won in overtime.
In the AFC Championship game.
In a playoff game.
13 seconds away from going to the Super Bowl.
All right, well, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. Right? Now, let me ask y'all something.
The defense is not always going to put you in the best situation. Sometimes you got to respond.
I gotta get something in real quick, bro.
Oh, big money.
And I can't get it in quick either. I gotta take my time with this though, man. Shout out to JP, man. And shout out to JP, man. Look, man, please give to the show if you can, man. It would be greatly appreciated over here. We don't ask for the donation. We take the cheerful ones though, the ones that you want to give though. But look, if you like the product, man, consider putting something in the Cash App or in the show, man. It goes back into our shows and things like that, man. We really, really appreciate it over here. Look, shout out to JP with the $20 super chat. He said, even with Houston's defense in tow, Stroud's offense has never been ranked as bad as Bryce's offense. It would be Houston's top 5 defense with Bryce's 27th ranked offense. If Stroud's 19th ranked offense couldn't win, then oh well.
Damn, he made a good point.
I got a better one.
That's a great point.
That's a good point. I didn't even look at it like that.
Excellent point.
Yeah, I mean, a very good point. Because look,
that is actually a good point.
Because look, yeah, it is. I got one that can coincide with that. Does everybody remember what Dave Canales
did? Tell it then, Quantum. Put a cash app in.
Oh God.
Hey, I got you, Twan.
Hey, bro, you don't have to do that, man. I'm fucking with you.
I'm eating beanie weenies for the rest of the week, bro. Beanie weenies.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You make way too much money to do some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Cut that shit out.
Hey, Twan, I just gave a little something, bro. You can read it.
Oh, Twan, you know I'm gonna take it. As soon as I drop my point. Look, here's another way of looking at it. Everybody on here are very intelligent people that can go back.
Before you take off, look, man, shout out to Young Freddie with the $2 super chat, man. He said, I agree with the sentiment with this topic. Shout out Young Freddie. And again, man, I do this on every show, man. For the people that come over here, if you have a show, man, I am going to always shout your show out. I am going to always show love. I am going to always do that because that's what's inside of me, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all to death. This 704 show ain't shit without the people that come up here and speak their shit, without the people that's in that chat, without the people that come over here and watch. Don't let no podcaster fool you in thinking it's all about them. Our shows are made because of y'all.
This is a fact. That's a whole fact.
So my boy Young Freddie got a show. You know what I'm saying? Freddie, tell him about your show real quick and where they can reach you at, bro.
My show is the Ville Kids Show. And you can type it as shown. I'm on the road to 100 subs. We 31 away from that, and we grinding out here, man. I just did a show today. Make sure y'all go check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends, man. We gonna blow up, man. We gonna grind. You feel me?
Young Freddie right there.
Young Freddie, Rookie of the Year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Young Freddie going for Rookie of the Year in these podcast streets, man.
Put him on now. Y'all going to subscribe to Young Freddie.
Go ahead, Quantum.
Okay, Twan. So what I was going to say is simply this: everybody that has a computer, go back and look at what Dave Canales' output has actually averaged as a OC or whatever. Look at the numbers he's produced as an offensive coach.
I already did a show.
I know you did.
Right too.
They don't want me to do that again.
They don't want to do that, Twan. If they want to look at Bryce,
they don't want me to do that again because they was mad at me when I threw that one up.
Yeah. Everybody wants to say, "Well, Bryce is the problem." Well, good God, man! If your coach got training wheels on you, and he's not known for airing the ball out and producing these gaudy numbers every season. What do you think you're gonna get out of the quarterback if your coach has no history?
Hey, Quantum, maybe those training wheels were needed. Maybe those training wheels were needed, Quantum.
No, they're not. I think what needs to happen, real, they need to go ahead and take those training wheels off. They need to bring the toughest defense they can find and throw it at Bryce. They need to bring all-star talent against him every single game this season. Because I want to see if he beats some of these teams this year, I don't want to hear nothing from any of these people that's saying he can't do it.
He got to beat most of them, Quantum.
I know. But if you take the training, but here's the thing: you're not going to beat them with the training wheels on.
Well, you know what? You know what happens when you take them training wheels off?
Hey, he's got to do it by himself. That's what I want.
A couple times.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, Quantum, what you're saying to me is you want him to be a gunslinging quarterback who can create and control a whole offense and basically put everything on his shoulders.
I want to see even more granular than that, Bloody. I want to see if he can.
He can. That's not his play style.
He's never been put in a position to.
You can look. Well, I don't know about you. I can look at most QBs and see what type of QB they are based off of their arm talent, based off of their ability that they've been blessed with.
Yeah, but he's not a gunslinger, though.
He has solid arm talent.
I know.
Hold on, wait.
He's a
for his
playmaker.
size, he has real good arm talent for his size. We got to put things in perspective around here. But when it comes to the NFL, he just have average arm talent.
But you don't need that. Average is good. You can win with an average arm. Many quarterbacks have. You don't have to have a Cutler size arm to win in the NFL.
Think about it. You say you want him to basically be like how Josh Allen is over there, like how basically Pat Mahomes is. Basically, just put the whole offense on him and he just go do it. That's basically what you're saying. He's not that kind of QB. He is a controlled QB. He has to play within a system. He can't play outside the system.
I agree.
That's not what I'm saying, Bloody. I'm saying I want. What I'm saying, no. I'm not saying I want him. See, I think that's where you might have misinterpreted my statement. I'm not saying that I want him to have the complete control of the offense. I'm saying I want him to have more options. I want the coach to give him more options. I want the coach to say, okay, let's give him options to hit the guy here, hit a guy there, or hit a guy there. We're not going to.
So this is what Quantum is saying. Quantum, allow me to speak for you on this one too.
Go ahead, brother, please.
Quantum is saying this. Quantum is saying that he believes as of last year and definitely this year, when you're talking training wheels and shit like that, right? For all the fathers up here, man, first of all, salute y'all, man. All the fathers.
Yes,
when your kid was learning how to walk, y'all held their hands, man. Until you was able to let them go. They fell down sometimes, got back up, but you held their hands until they got the walking good. Bryce, what Quantum is saying is Bryce is at the point of his career where he's saying, let my fucking hand go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
I don't need you to hold my hand no more. So look, look, if I fell, I fell, but don't hold my hand no more.
Right. Because if we keep holding his hand, well, it does. Understand
that it makes no sense to me.
Well, if you keep holding his hand,
here we go.
Go ahead,
what you mean by holding his hand? He's because I'm trying to understand by holding.
They have Bryce.
Hand. You got guys who are system quarterbacks who only can be in system.
You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hold up, I don't think y'all can hear each other. Go ahead, Bloody, and then we'll go back.
I'm still lost.
Go ahead, Bloody.
You can't keep holding his hand,
everything
man.
Quantum is saying. It's just when I hear the analogy of holding his hand, that logically it doesn't make sense because you got systematic quarterbacks, guys who can only play in a system, meaning wherever coach they go to, they're going to have to play within that system. That's just who they are. You got guys who can play within their system, but they can ad-lib at the same time when it's need be. Guys who need to be controlled, like a Caleb Williams and a Trevor Lawrence, but they have the ability to just take over a game if it's need be. Then you have guys that can we putting everything on your shoulders. You go out there every single week and win it for us. Those the only three levels of QBs I can see. So when you saying hold his hand, what you're saying, you don't want him to be a systematic quarterback, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
No. I want to say something on that too, and then Quantum can give his. Listen, man.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If it's my contract year, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I said this before, so I'm not making shit up now. The only thing I don't think is fair to that dude is this: that y'all gonna change play callers in this contract year. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of off to me.
I agree with that.
But my thing is this though. My thing is this: open your fucking playbook up. If I'm Bryce, I'm saying this: open your playbook off, and don't let any of these plays be off limit for me. Let me run them all.
Thank you.
Don't say you can't do this yet. Let me fail on my own, bro. I don't want to fail because you held me back.
Hey, Twan, what it looks like,
they can get guys fired, right?
So he's pretty much going for broke at this point, though.
Hey, he putting his career on. He betting on himself, I guess.
Hey, if he needs to be fired as a result of him holding his Johnson while
he asked for it.
Hey, buddy, what did you hear Dave Canales say after some of those games in the locker room, post-game speech? Do you remember him saying, I almost lost it for you?
He said that once.
He did say that shit.
What the heck does that mean when your coach is telling the team,
that means you got a coach that's accountable? That means you got a coach that's accountable.
Exactly. And it also means your coach needs to go ahead and
I'm glad y'all said that.
Back. Take a step back.
Go ahead, Quantum.
Yes, sir. You need to take a step back. allow the guy who you've handed the reins to, allow him to see what he can do. Because if it all goes down the toilet, you're not going to get blamed for it if you hand the reins off. So you shouldn't care now. You should, okay, I get my chance at my own quarterback in the draft of 2027. If it fails, but guess what? If it succeeds, you look like a genius. So you can't lose. Take the training wheels off. Stop trying to put gate guards. And, you guys have been bowling. I'm going to tell you what I hate. I know this ain't right, but I hate it. You ever go bowling and they put those little training racks up so the ball can go, ball won't go in the gutter? That's freaking
kids. No, take them shits down. Take them shits down. Let them learn.
So basically, what you're saying is you want Bryce to sit here and run every single play in the playbook, not knowing that he probably is. We really don't know that.
Well, that's the point. We're never going to know unless he tries it.
What I'm saying is we don't know if he's actually running every single play in the playbook, but instead of hitting to where the play actually supposed to go, he checks it down.
Well, it's not so much as if
that's a good point too.
Running the plays in the playbook. Yes. It's a matter of the creative concepts that
goes on the field. Right?
Did they not when Bryce came in? What was one of the things they described him as? Right? They said he was an elite processor. So let the motherfucker process.
Let him go.
Well, that's the thing. He probably does process, and
it's
then
when he processes,
he sit there and he play. But listen, if he processes it, he probably plays it safe. He's not a gunslinger.
Yeah,
well,
y'all do realize this.
You don't have to be a gunslinger. Oh, bloody! You ever seen those children that go to school? Everybody's heard of this.
No.
You ever seen those kids that go to school? Huh?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you've heard this. You've heard this before. Trust me. You've heard of these kids that go to school and they seemingly can't pass a test or something, and then you find out later on they were just smarter than everybody. They were just bored, and you had to put them in advanced classes. You ever seen that?
Yeah. So you trying to sit here and tell me that this dude is so
here.
good mentally that he's bored out there, so we gonna be playing like
we keeping the talent hitting. That's what
I definitely can't agree with
that. That makes no sense, Quantum. That makes sense to me. He's at the line of scrimmage. Either he calls, either he makes adjustments to the route.
Hold on. I didn't say any of that. I didn't say you got again. My mistake for not being as descriptive as I should have been. I'm not saying his talent is being kept under wraps, and I'm saying the things that he might be good at. Maybe they're overlooking those because they have a framework they're trying to lay down and not be as creative with their talent. You got a guy who is anticipatory with his throws. You got a guy he plays better on the run than sometimes in the pocket. You got a guy that's tough as nails and never going to give up on a play. Why are you not creating or designing your play art around those creative concepts for that specific player?
Quantum,
I could answer that, but
I mean, practice will show that.
Let Claire get in there. But Claire, before you go, this is where I will agree with Bloody though. So now, Quantum, if you're saying that he needs a certain type of plays, then you can't open the playbook up for him.
No. I didn't say. I'm saying you got plays on that play sheet that Bryce clearly can run because he's been there for 3 years. He knows the playbook. I'm saying be creative with the designs. The Dave Canales is as creative as watching paint dry.
Man, you got Dave Canales and Isnick who are both fucking rookies at what they do.
Hey, but I think Brad Isnick has a better.
They learned on the job too.
Yeah. Wait a minute. But I believe personally that
we can't all be learning on the job, bro.
No. I'm saying, but see, Brad Isnick, in my estimation, he comes from a better background or a better pedigree of football than Dave Canales does.
You have no proof.
Dave came from Pete Carroll, though. I mean, come on, man.
No. Dave Canales did not grow up in an NFL environment. But guess who did?
You grow up in an environment doesn't mean you're going to succeed.
No, I'm saying this guy.
That's basically.
Semantics. That's semantics.
Listen what I'm saying to y'all.
Let him
this guy's dad, his granddad, all these people, he grew up in NFL locker rooms as a kid, watching, absorbing, learning. And clearly, he didn't start working at GM. He'd been in football the entire time. You act like he was working at Toys R Us when he was 14 or something. No, he was probably the ball boy.
Oh, let me get Claire real quick.
Quality control coach or something.
Go ahead, Claire.
Yeah.
Okay, dear Jesus.
Get him, Claire. Get him.
It's not even about getting them. It's just
you get them.
I'm on him eternal. I'm on him eternal.
No, it's not even that. So I think with the whole idea of Dave Canales and the training wheels and the hand holding, I think what people need to also understand before you just completely throw Canales under the bus when it comes to this, he also inherited a Bryce Young who was sacked 62 times the year before and had lost a lot of confidence in what his own ability was. He wasn't going to just sit there. He wasn't going to just sit there and throw him back to the Wolves again, because when we saw he was in it for 2 games, even with what Canales was trying to introduce, it proved he needed a reset, a mental one, a physical one, and everything.
Facts.
So I think and the mental reset was needed. But I think what people need to also understand is the need for resetting Bryce Young and the need for keeping him, I guess you could say, constrained. I don't think it was done maliciously, and I still don't think it is. I think right now you might be looking at him being given more of the reins than you have, but it has also been progressively that way each year, whether you've noticed it or not. Bryce Young last year, we were even seeing he was able to make audibles. He was able to make protection changes and updates. He was able to do a lot of things pre-snap that he wasn't always able to do in Canales' first year, because Canales saw a kid who was literally, he was not bomb-proof by any stretch of the imagination. He was running scared, in the pocket scared, throwing scared. He was not anticipating throws. He was not doing any of that. He looked frantic. So what I wouldn't even call it improvising, PD. He just looked scared. And when you play scared, you're going to get yourself killed. You're going to get yourself sacked more. We reinvested in the offensive line. We retooled the offensive line. And in the event of retooling them, they not only had to reset Bryce, but when they brought him back, they still kept him in a confined structure, because Canales is trying to basically have low probability throws to build up his confidence and progressively bring him into what they are wanting Bryce Young to hopefully be. You cannot just take him completely away and then throw him back in and say, okay, kid, do what you do best. You have to baby step him. And that's fine. Considering he was sacked 62 times, looked shell-shocked, he needed to be baby stepped in a sense, which I'm fine with that.
The problem with that is, why would you babysit the number 1 draft pick, though?
Because, Petey, I just told you why. If you've been sacked 62 times, it's not, I didn't say babysit, baby step. You have to take baby steps sometimes. Not everybody is going to run as quickly as the other. So he had to baby step this, and that is fine when you were someone who was sacked 62 times. That is a lot of where his confidence was lacking.
If I got a baby step,
well, then PD, that's you. That's okay. That's
if I got a baby step you, I don't want you on this squad, bro. You got to go. Why are you here? And that falls on the staff.
Point, but Petey, the point I'm trying to make here is that I don't think Canales is trying to do anything to sabotage Bryce Young's trajectory. I don't think anything is being done maliciously. I think Dave Canales is trying to fit him in within a structure that unfortunately is also being seen as a constraint, because he's wanting to make sure that Bryce Young is getting the ball out on time, that he's understanding the cadence and being able to manage the tempo. He's wanting to make sure that Bryce Young, in my opinion, is able to check off all the boxes of what he should be able to do before you release him out there again to the damn Lions, and then he ends up getting eaten. You don't want to do that again. I get what Canales is trying to do. Is it taking longer than what we want to see? Probably. Is that on Canales? Yes, because he is making those decisions, but I don't think it's being done in a sense of it's malicious, it's sabotage, and I also definitely don't think he's doing it because he feels it's not warranted. I think he's doing it because he's wanting to see where he can get with Bryce in a structured situation before they just let him do everything off platform. That's what I'm seeing.
I think y'all are both making great points. I mean, I understand what Petey's saying too. Look, if I could borrow from the great Cam Newton, I think he just put a video out today. Cam said that the NFL is not a developmental league. He said what team said when they bring you in, they don't want to develop you. They expect you to do all that shit or know how to do all of that shit when you came in. He said they don't want to spend a whole bunch of time developing you. You either got it or you don't.
But then Bryce Young is lucky. Are you kidding me?
I'm just breaking down what Cam said.
But then that means I understand that. But my point is that if that is true, then that means Bryce Young is lucky, because in most cases, in Bryce Young's situation, due to exactly what you just said, he would have never come back from that benching if that's the case.
He should have been, but some people have been trying to prove that point.
That's what
People are saying he should have never been put back.
Correct. But Twan, and if that is the case, then Bryce Young is one of the luckiest sons of bitches in the NFL that they are willing to take the time to do what they are wanting to do with him, because he is luckier than most quarterbacks that would have been in his situation.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
Time again, Bryce is fortunate to be drafted by the Packers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What other quarterback? Y'all tell me the other quarterback, because we bring this up a lot. What other quarterback can y'all immediately think that's gotten as many chances as Bryce has got with the numbers that Bryce has put up?
None in the distant.
Going on their fourth
Sam
season.
Darnold, I guess.
You could argue Sam, maybe. In the same franchise? Oh, in the same franchise, then no.
The Jets is a bad franchise.
Well, but if it's in the same franchise, that's different.
I agree with that, Bloody. That makes sense.
But
you know what? I'm sorry.
Maybe no. I was just gonna say, if it's the same franchise, the closest thing, and it wasn't even. And I don't even think it was done in the same sense that it was done for Bryce. I was going to say Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts' first year, if I remember correctly, he was swapping in and out with Carson Wentz. Am I not? There was a lot of back and forth QB.
Yeah,
so he would play, and then they would bench and they would put in Carson Wentz. When Carson Wentz looked bad, they put Jalen Hurts back in to see if they could get that was. But I don't know if that was so much a benching as much as it was just trying to get different looks by getting new momentum put out there. But that is the closest thing. But that's the closest thing I can think of to where if you're the same franchise and you're getting benched intermittently, but Bryce Young wasn't benched intermittently like that.
And what did Jalen and hold up? And how many times has Jalen Hurts gone to the Super Bowl?
Twice.
Right.
And he's won
a more competent franchise and a better equipped team.
So
and a better equipped coaching staff as well, and also accredit the adaptability of the quarterback of Jalen Hurts. As we're gonna make that as well.
Howie Roseman is the fucking GOAT when it comes to
absolutely. That motherfucker's a beast.
Shout out to JP. JP said JP super chat. He said, "Fuck Freddie's show, but I watch it though."
Oh my god!
I would expect nothing less from JP, man. I expect nothing less from JP, bro.
I'll agree with that. Sir.
Wow. All right, B. Fuck you too.
JP also with the $5 super chat. He said, "Where's the evidence of this so-called hand holding?"
That's easy.
He's been doing that since Bryce has been here.
Here we go.
Oh my god! Look, man. Look, when they brought Bryce Young back from that benching, everybody will say that there was no way he was supposed to come back and get that job back from Andy Dalton, right? Andy Dalton, if he wouldn't have gotten that thumb injured, would we have ever seen Bryce Young again? That's the question I ask a lot of people.
We'll never know.
I don't know.
We'll never know.
You'll never know.
Not with this.
Guess what?
Never know.
But here's my point. But this is also what will phrase my point. When he did get the job back, it let people know in the building that it wasn't a mistake that he got it back, because if he wasn't a mistake, he would have been back on the bench when Andy Dalton healed. He would have got his job back from Bryce Young, but it never happened. So Bryce took that job, and he said, "No, man, you got to understand that I was a first overall pick, and you were a second round pick for a reason. I'm keeping my job. You go back to the bench." Now, remember, in that game against the Falcons, when Bryce hurt that ankle, he went out in like the second quarter or whatever, right? You remember? Did y'all see the graphic when Andy Dalton was on the sideline with his helmet on? He's warming up like, "Yeah, I'm about to get back in the game." And what happened? Bryce was like, "Nah, brother, take your helmet off. Sit down."
No. That's not how that happened.
No, did you see?
I'm not gonna let you get away with that one. Hold on.
You sit down.
Hold on. I will not let you give Andy Dalton that much credit.
No.
Get
it on any credit.
No. You don't quantum. Trust me. You'll believe when I say this. When Andy Dalton was petrified to go back into that damn game, bro. He was over there looking scared as hell. And when they said Bryce was going back in, he took his helmet off and went around high-fiving motherfuckers, bro.
It's one. He had the helmet on, though, and he
didn't want no parts of that field, bro.
Hey, whether he was going to go in or not, or whether he wanted to go in or not, he took that helmet right back off, and Bryce came back out.
And right after that play, I don't know about y'all, that's
right
when I
back
made
off.
up in my mind. I said, Andy Dalton is a complete bitch.
Hey, Twan, he didn't even get the.
How was he a complete bitch when he already was a franchise guy for 9 to 10 years?
Facts.
Oh, he deserved being a backup.
I'm talking about I'm talking about at that point of his career. I'm like, this motherfucker don't want to play no more, man.
He's an old man. I wasn't either. I was brought here to get this little kid ready. So I ain't supposed to be riding off in the sunset after I get my contract.
Bloody, it don't work like that. If you're paying you $10 million a season,
you gonna do like that. This is the NFL, not all backup play.
Injury play.
He is there to motivate and get this kid ready.
Hold on. Let me get Bloody real quick. I got to get him a little bit. Oh man, Bloody, nobody paying you $10 million to sit on the sideline and talk to somebody.
Why they ain't? What did the Raiders do with RG3 when he went over there? They got him ready for Lamar Jackson. That's how the league works.
I'm telling Bloody right now.
Everybody is getting over there to sit there and play.
If that
when Joe Hart went to the Atlanta Falcons, he was there to get Roddy Wright ready. He wasn't there to sit there and just play and be the guy.
Who agrees with this? If you paying Bloody $10 million and Bryce go down and Bloody's playing behind him, you better have your black ass ready to go out there.
I done did what I was supposed to do in the league.
You better have your black ass ready to go.
I'm sitting here getting the young kid ready. That's my job.
No, because you can say that about Flacco too. Flacco always went out there and did his job, bro.
That's Joe Flacco because he wants to play. He said that in the quarterback thing on Netflix. He want to play. Andy Dalton don't want to play. I'm here to get him ready. My time is over with.
I'm paying you $10 million to do nothing.
That's the Panthers' problem, not my problem. I'll take that money too.
And that's actually really everybody in the
Hold on, Freddie, because we get some good support. But what I'm telling Bloody, if Bloody is the backup quarterback, you are taking your black ass out there and you're going to try your best.
Bullshit. I'm going to go out there till I get to somebody tap me, hey, man, Bryce is ready. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm sitting right back over there with Willie Beeman and I'm reading the newspaper.
With the sunflower seeds
and throw up.
Eat all the snacks. Damn right. And throw up. I help him film study.
This nigga Bloody is
throw and practice with him. I'll tell him what I did when I was at Cincy. I will be the clipboard guy. I will be his biggest cheerleader. But I ain't getting back out.
Hey, you can throw that one pass on the field that came out by accident. You can throw that one beautiful pass back on the field.
And then that's it. We see it in college all the time. I'm just out there for one play because dude helmet went off. After that, I'm going back on the sideline. All right, coach. Go get him, superstar.
I'm a crash test dummy the shit out of you until we get back.
Twan. Hey, Twan. Andy Dalton didn't even get that little one play where they knocked the guy out of the game and he got to stay out for one play. The injury play. He didn't even get that.
That motherfucker was on the sideline relieved. That motherfucker was on there. Woo!
I don't blame him. It's real in the field. Shout out to Hoopla.
Yo, he was on the sideline thinking, Jesus, boy, Bryce, sit down, man. I got this. And what happened when he came back out there on the field?
Man, there we go. Your kids up there watching, and they like, damn, daddy, you a bitch. You ain't want to go in the game?
Nah, they didn't see me. They didn't see me do it for 10 years. They know I'm old man now.
So you know what they so daddy, why you got the uniform on then, daddy?
Hey, 20 shit.
You know why? You know that expensive school that you go to? I pay for that. You know that big house that we got in the Carolinas?
Oh, y'all motherfuckers stupid as hell,
you know the reason why we got this game right now in my job? Because I'm getting paid. That's why.
So, Daddy, put on a jogging suit and hold the clipboard. Why you putting the uniform on?
The reason why I'm doing that is because your ass got to go out there. In case the superstar can't get it done. But superstar ready to go, I'm sitting back on the bench. We here to see superstar.
Uniform looking
my time over.
My body.
So Bloody saying, so Bloody is a go out there and hand the ball off every time ass nigga, man. Like I'm not
Hey,
throwing
shit.
nothing. I'm just gonna hand it off.
If I'd have been a franchise guy for 10 years, guess what? I done earned it. I want to sit here and walk with my kids and walk with my grandkids in the future. I don't want to be like an Alex Smith.
Oh no.
He probably got.
Let's just keep things in real perspective.
With the same color beard and hair that he got.
I never seen a quarterback be so damn glad he wasn't going back in the game in my life.
Yeah. He kept a helmet on why that happened too, Twan.
Chuckling it up. Hey man, I just ducked one. I dodged one right there.
He kept that helmet on the whole time.
I think Bryce,
he didn't want nobody to see his face.
That shit hurt.
He said, "Bump that! I don't want y'all to see what I look like under this helmet when I know I got it back."
Shout out to Eternal 252. He didn't have a backup quarterback.
Eternal 252 said Brad Ezek gonna let that shit rip. He got something to prove to both of you. But Quantum, how the fuck
Eternal? Thank you, Eternal.
How does Eternal know that?
Because Eternal is just like me. He's very, very intelligent.
But Eternal ain't seen shit yet. How you know what the fuck he gonna do, man?
He sees what I see. You see a guy who understands. Okay, again,
neither one of y'all can see shit because he ain't did it yet.
But Twan, I'm gonna ask the question again. Why years 1 through 3, no one said a word about how Bryce looked in training camp at all? No one. I'll be begged to find one person that went on a live podcast and said Bryce is lighting it up in training camp. Nobody. I went to training camp and saw him 2 seasons ago.
Carter, you know as well as I know, man. Isnick is an scapegoat, bro. If it goes well, then we look like geniuses. If it don't, he's gonna get blamed. He's gonna get blamed.
Okay. He might have been brought there to scapegoat Dave Canales into getting another quarterback and not make him look like he's incompetent. Okay, that's possible. But guess what? If he comes in and does what it looks like he's doing in training camp, he's gonna have a beautiful season.
Nah, we want to see the season, bro. Fuck training.
I know, but you got to build up.
We're 6 weeks away, Twan. 6 weeks.
You got to build up to it, right? You got to do something in the meantime to show people that you think you might have a.
So let me ask y'all this. So look. So what do y'all?
So you're buying what they're selling? Got it.
I am.
Here we go.
I'm all in. That's better than Dave Canales.
Do y'all have any expectations from Isaac to show y'all anything in this Hall of Fame game?
Zero.
No. Dave Canales needs to be promoted. Dave Canales needs to be promoted to the team chaplain. That's what I think he needs to be.
Okay.
He needs to be over there, like pepping the dudes up, talking them up and stuff. He's good at that. But calling plays? Oh, no. He needs Brad Izzik. He needs Brad Izzik to call those plays.
Are you sure?
He calling the same plays.
No. It ain't the plays.
It's not even Iznik's playbook. It's Canales' playbook.
No. It's not the plays. It's the style of decision making with said.
I think
it's said hands.
It's
sequence.
It's the different. Yes, it's the sequence and the different mind of the game of the way that these two guys are going to call games based on.
Thank you, young Freddie.
They have two separate brains, so of course they're going to call things different. No two play callers call the game the same.
Okay, so what about the decision making of the quarterback?
Now that's on Bryce Young. That's on Bryce Young. You can't say there ain't no play caller in this world to fix that. That's on Bryce Young. And Bryce Young has to understand that playbook to a T and use his own mastery of the game of football and his knowledge that he's gained through the years that he has played with to his advantage.
Exactly.
That's the way that he has to evolve as a quarterback.
Yep. That's on Bryce RNF. That's all on Bryce. We can't make any more excuse. The reason I'm saying this, and to further harp on what Freddie just laid out, we are in no position to further make excuses for said Bryce Young's play accolades, his inabilities, his insufficiencies, his indiscretions. It's all out the window. We need to see heat on him, and we need the training wheels off. If we're going to justify paying him this exorbitant amount of money come this offseason, we have to see what he looks like when you put him in the blacksmith kiln and fire him up. We got to see it. Why hold him back?
We know
what is it, buddy? What?
You've been seeing it for 3 years. I've been said this, and I'm saying it again.
I've been saying something.
He is a running back. My God, he is a QB who needs to play with. No, he ain't Lamar Jackson. I made a little error. He is a QB that needs to play within a system. Can he make some good timing throws? Yes. Can he roll out and throw on the outside of the platform? Yes, he can. But he needs a running game to support him. He is not a guy that's going to be in a spread offense in the NFL that can sit there and just pick apart a team every single week. He's not going to give you that.
Oh,
now, can he show flashes of that a few games? Yes. But he's not a guy that's going to sit there. Hell, the boy can't even average 250 yards a game. 215 yards a game, Quantum.
We don't know this. He's not been able to. Okay. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Since you bring it up, Letty.
We do know this.
I'm going to tell you why.
Oh boy, Quantum. I ain't helping you on this one.
No. I'm gonna walk the plank on this one. Right? Win, lose, or draw.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a coach that can't even determine what running back should lead the charge and how to alternate said running backs, you're leaning on the running game and you say you're a pass first coach. That's what you say. But I saw in many games where you had freaking Rico Dowdle, and then when Chuba came back, you didn't know. I owe Chuba, so I got to start him. Although Rico was clearly one on fire, and then you're caught in this run thing, and you got Rico talking all this stuff about wanting to get the start, and you don't know when to mix in the right kind of play design for the passing offense. You're going to the run. It's like you're going to throw it for less than 200 yards when you got this because your coach is leaning on what he believes is working. And that was the running game at the time. Rico Dowdle was running for 200 yards a game. So you got, but the creativity was out the window when it comes to deploying the assets of your quarterback. You were leaning on what you thought was working and what was sufficient for you. And you say, screw the quarterback right now. We can put the training wheels and bubble wrap back on him. And let's let Rico Dowdle run his calves into oblivion where they fall off in the middle of the game and you got to come out. That's what's going on. That's why Bryce ain't throwing for 235 yards a game. The running game was working for Dave Canales, brother. That's the problem. We don't have those problems anymore. That's what I saw.
So what you're saying is that we need to be so what you're saying is that we need to be a
Dave Canales, man.
That is what they're going. That is. It sounds like coming out of camp. That sounds like that's what Brad is wants to be.
Thank you, Freddie.
Okay.
Hey, Ernst, can you read the cash app?
Trying to tell y'all, man.
I got you, man. I got you. JP Shepard with the $5 super chat. He says it's dangerous to allow Bryce to quote unquote cook 55 pass attempts, lost. 35 pass attempts, lost. 24 pass attempts, win. 20 pass attempts, win. Hey, JP, look, with the video that you share with us, it's already been explained, man. It's already been explained. With the pass attempts, Bryce was ranked number 28th in pass attempts.
Why was that? What? Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me ask you a question.
Quantum. Okay, look, Quantum.
Yes, sir.
I know you at YouTube. I got a video I want to share with you. And it was actually the video that you came at the very end for. Rewatch that whole video from beginning to end, and you'll understand. You'll understand all this.
I'll do it.
Because you're gonna be very, very surprised what you hear. No. You're not gonna be very surprised what you hear. You're gonna. I just say
disgruntled.
No, not this. No, not disgruntled. Not disgruntled. You're not gonna be disgruntled. You're gonna. It's not gonna be enlightening. You're gonna have a better understanding of why. Of why we say what we say and how we say it.
We understand this, Edge, and we know this. But again, Edge, it's what the word coming out of camp. We only go based off what they tell us. We don't go based off our fucking opinion and things like that. And we understand.
Every camp will overinflate their team.
I got more.
That's what they're supposed to do. That's the media's job is to overinflate.
So the question is, Edge. So Edge. Wait a minute, Edge.
I got one more question. Edge.
Wait a minute, Edge. Let me ask you a question, right?
Go ahead, Freddie.
In your in a quarterback's contract here, would you not just throw all your chips on the table and let him do what he's going to do? Yes or no?
Thank you, young Freddie.
No matter what.
My job? No,
it's a gamble.
I'm not losing my job for a quarterback.
It don't matter. Well, again, as I said, as we've all brought up,
Bryce Young is the job.
Right.
Shout out to the Bills.
No,
kid.
he
Shout out to the
is.
Bills kid.
He is, and that's the double-edged sword of this whole thing with Canales and a lot of the coaching staff.
It's a roll of the dice.
Because the living and the dying by the sword for Dave Canales is how successful can Bryce Young be?
Right.
The other flip side to that for Bryce Young falling on his own sword and to live or die by is the fact that if I don't prove I can basically elevate this franchise, then I'm out of here. So it's one of those situations where you have to live and die by two different things. And unfortunately for Canales, I guess you could say unfortunately, and his staff, especially the offensive staff, they are living and dying as far as their job security by how successful Bryce Young can be.
And so,
well, guess what?
So this season,
he's in the building already. It's not like they're trying to draft him. He's there, so they have to.
And so, and so again, as we mentioned, and we again, Edge, he is the job. So they're living and they're dying by the sword. So so what they're gonna do to try to best their success and throw all their chips in the table. They either jackpot or they crap out. It's pretty much that.
Yeah, I got one question for you, though, Edge. One crystal question for you, okay? Well, and I want you to give it to me raw, brother. Like I want you to
pause.
Wait a minute. God dang.
Whoa!
Wait a minute, man.
Whoa!
Oh God.
Hey, yo!
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Fucking yo! What? Tarnation?
Y'all are so childish.
What the?
Whoa!
I always find it extremely hilarious. Extremely. That it's always the men who make this the most ridiculous outburst. But yet the one female says nothing. It's hilarious.
You know what, AC? Right when I was about to finish that statement, they jumped
that
right
was
in
wild,
on that one word.
Yo, and you know what made it worse though, Miss Claire? Though I tried.
See, and they're still going.
He
said it.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
It was the
Bloody
way,
and Edge both said it at the same time, and I'm thinking to myself, these motherfuckers here, bro.
Said it was wild.
No, and the Tron over here with the pause button.
The way he said it was wild.
Y'all should be. Hold on. Y'all should all be ashamed of y'all. Y'all jumped in right in the word. I had one word behind that.
Let Quantum hit the reset button.
I was going to say, give it to me raw and uncut. Uncut. Word.
Come on, Bloody.
That's worse.
God damn it, Bloody.
Okay.
Y'all
do crazy, man.
Your Navy side's coming out, bro. Your Navy side's coming out, dog. God damn.
No. God
Bloody, what's wrong with you, Bloody?
Y'all do
everybody gets this work. They got me in the past too, man.
Hey, now first off, it be fucking Bloody and Edge, bro, but especially Bloody, bro. When that nigga do that shit, it killed me, bro. That shit killed me, bro.
Children.
It was the way the Quantum said it.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, Twan,
and then that nigga Nick ain't shit over there. That motherfucking Nick over there ain't shit for fucking yelling at the top of his lungs. Yelling at the top of his lungs.
Would it have made it any different if y'all would have heard the word uncut?
No. He want that uncut.
Not for Bloody Quantum.
You can set that uncut.
Not for Bloody Quantum.
Because apparently the wrong
Apparently Bloody said that shit at the same time. Them and Edge.
It's uncircumcised.
You said that uncut that real.
Oh Lord.
Come on, Twan. Really?
That uncut that poodle.
Okay.
Give me that poodle.
Children.
Hey, yo, I just want to make this clear.
Hey, y'all had your fun.
Clear.
All right, children. Jesus, I'm going to call y'all children until y'all stop. Go ahead, Quantum. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, AC.
Got it off, damn.
See, I had to get AC out to bring y'all back. The question I have, okay? Cooked.
What's up?
Bump the others. Cooked. Cooked. Forget the other word. Now,
burnt.
God dang it. Edge.
What up, dog?
Where do you see this offense if Ben Johnson was calling the plays versus Dave Canales?
We're not doing this.
I just want to know.
We did all this
AC,
big
that's all I need to know.
Another what if?
Quanah, can I ask this question, Quanah?
Yes.
Why does Bryce Young need the best of the best just to look average?
No, I'm just saying. Well, well, you name the play caller that's an offensive juggernaut. You name one.
No, I'm saying why does he need a play caller that's an offensive juggernaut just for him to look average? He hasn't even been average.
Kyle Shanahan.
Well, can we get thank you. Can we get somebody that's better than 24th or 23rd or 28th or something? Can we get somebody better than that? Can we get a guy that's 15th?
Right now? No. Well, maybe unless Idzik provides it, obviously.
Correct. And I'm saying that because I'm saying, what if we had a guy that was 19th versus a guy that's 27th, 28th? What if he was 16th? Would Bryce look any better throwing the football?
Okay, question. Is it really is it all the coordinator or is it the pieces on the field?
It's
because the
pieces on the field. I wouldn't even say that.
You can't. I think they go hand in hand, y'all. Y'all can't sit there and say that if you had a better coordinator, Bryce would look different. He would look different anyway because it's a different person. But either way,
I'll take that.
But different. Okay, but different doesn't always mean that he would all of a sudden look elite either.
No, but I'll take that.
Different just means that he would look different.
Let's not use that word, please.
So we just spinning out wheels.
I'm only saying elite just because that's what everybody keeps throwing out there, and it's so extreme.
You know,
Freddie. So stupid.
All I'm saying is, I'd like to see him with a competent, creative coordinator. That's what I'd like to see.
I can agree with that, though. I can agree.
That's all.
And again, as I said, like Miss Claire, I'm so sorry that people be telling you that bogus ass shit.
Oh, they don't tell me. They tell all of YouTube. They don't tell me specifically. They tell all of YouTube, not me.
That's bogus. It's bogus.
Hey, look, man. So let me get this in. Shout out to Zarek Kiefer. He said, I usually agree with Claire. However, if I traded up and spend 2 first rounds on a quarterback, I'm not babysitting. I'm sitting no one. Bryce Young is a special needs quarterback. Canales is just trying to save Tepper's face.
Here's the thing. I agree with that.
Needs quarterback.
And I agree with that. I have been quoted as saying he should not need to be babied if you invested all that in him. What I am saying and what I was trying to say earlier was that Dave Canales' approach was because of what he just saw and what he inherited and tried to figure out how, with him also being new to this and not trying to bite off more than he could chew, what can I do to control this down and make it simple so that way this young QB who looks and has shown he is shell-shocked. He showed it in the first 2 games of his sophomore year as being a Panther. What can I now do to dial things back so we can take baby steps? Because that's not on Canales saying that he feels like, that wasn't necessarily his decision. It was his decision ultimately, but it was a reaction to what he was seeing Bryce Young do. It was not I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change everything and I'm going to do this. No, that was oh my God, this kid needs help. He needs help. So
what
that's
about last year then, AC.
What about last year?
We get what you're saying. When he took over the reins as the head coach, he wanted to give
as I said, he has progressively, meaning step by step, even into last year. He has been allowing for Bryce to do things. I've seen him adjust protections. He was not allowed to do that even in his rookie year. I didn't see him do that with Frank Reich. He was allowed to adjust protections. He was allowed to make different audibles and play calls that were within reason, it seemed, at least. I don't think he was given the full, hey, whatever you can remember in a playbook, if you feel like it's worth it, take the shot down the field. I don't think he was given that freedom, no. I agree with that. But when I say progressively, I think Canales was trying to operate this by within the means of what he was trying to develop Bryce into in a comfortable situation and to be able to adapt. But now adapting is over. He needs to now evolve. We are past adapting. We are past adapting. Adapting, here's what and I hate to say this. I think with him being done adapting, what Bryce Young just did as his best year, and I hate to say this, as his best year that he just had, with him being done adapting is over. You're going into year 4.
Right.
What you just did was set your floor.
Right.
You just set your floor. You now
Absolutely.
have to evolve and create. You now have to evolve and not find. You have to create your ceiling now. That's what Bryce needs to do. That's why, and I've said it. I've said it 100 times. Stop bringing up Bama Bryce. Fuck Bama Bryce in a sense, because you need to see NFL Bryce.
It's
NFL
over.
Bryce,
That shit
NFL,
is dead.
NFL Bryce does not exist yet. We have not seen it yet. I have said this many times. He has to create his ceiling. Not Canales, not Brad Isaac, Bryce Young has to create his ceiling with what is being given to him.
She is cooking.
Edge. I'm afraid of you,
masterpiece, Miss Claire. Miss Claire, that was a masterpiece.
At home, Edge, if you ever want to argue, you better have your facts straight for leaving too much. Not enough orange juice in the refrigerator, whatever.
Or putting the pepper next to the salt instead of the salt next to the pepper.
Why ain't no grits in the cabinet? You better have a good answer, boy. You're gonna be in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this though, man. Claire just spoke beautifully. I'm still gonna push back on one thing though.
Oh boy.
It still matters who's calling the plays.
I'm not saying it. That's why. But okay, I understand. But Twan, that's why.
Some of the stuff you're expecting Bryce to do. So look, I'll say this, Claire. If I'm Bryce, one of the number one things that you have to do this year that you've not done in any of these years, you must go to the play caller and demand that you can audible this year.
But Twan, if that's
okay, but here's the thing. But here's my thing. I think, but this is how I look at it. I get what you're saying. But here's what I'm also saying when it comes to this. At this point, this is now becoming for Bryce Young. With it being a pivotal year, he can't change who his play caller is. You have to work within the means of what you're being given. That's for any QB. You cannot pick your coach. It is what it is. So you have to create your ceiling with what is being given to you. In this sense, you have to understand that it is now mastery over management. You need to transition from executing play calls to control the game at the line of scrimmage, manipulating defenses, shells, pre-snaps, change protections, baiting safeties. That is now your job. You need to take what you are given and you need to, it's mastery over management. The creation mode, he's a play creator. That's what everybody said he was at Bama. That's when he has thrived. But here's the thing, though. Hold on, because we've also seen him kind of go that route, and it can turn into a hero ball situation. And then we start seeing Bryce regress back into non-confident Bryce, and it turns into a mess. So what needs to happen is to reclaim the air quote creation mode that he was known for, but it also needs to be done in a sense of elevating the structure that Canales has put into place and blending them so that way he can create an in-rhythm, disciplined style of offense that also feeds into his natural off-script playmaking. He's got to be able to do both because, like it or not, Dave Canales and also retooling that offensive line, that steadied the ship. Bryce Young now needs to captain it. He's not done that yet. No, he needs to captain it. And the final thing is he just needs to impose his will. Winning games because of him in high leverage third down situations, things of that nature, fourth quarter clutch drives. I know we've said fourth quarter Bryce is different than the other three quarters. He's got to play like that as often as possible rather than just facilitating a clean script game. Because guess what? Average quarterbacks can facilitate a clean script game.
Yes.
So he needs to. Well, that's what you want, but that's what we're hoping for.
That's what we're hoping for.
He needs to evolve and
to control the game.
True, and I'll just finish it.
Quarterback to play average. Sad.
Well, that's why I'm saying you can no longer just facilitate a scripted game. Essentially, it is beyond that now. You have to play beyond that. So the final thing, then I'll just end it here with my spiel because I feel like I'm also saying that, and evolve is also not a knock on his progress either. Okay, he has gotten better each year. Yes, he did get benched, all that stuff, but adapting at this point has only bought him time. I've said it in the past. I feel like he's been on borrowed time and everything else, but I think adapting has strictly bought him time under the stability that Dave has brought. That's all Dave has really brought is stability. But in his transition from trying to make the Carolina Panthers more than just a potential playoff contender and trying to be like a legitimate contender for the big thing, for everything, that's what we all want, right? Bryce Young has to evolve. He can no longer be a QB who just executes into a scheme and starts elevating not just the offense, the entire franchise, which is what he was brought in here to do. That is what he has to shoulder this year, and he's got to do it, regardless of how
he's on the path.
He has to do it.
Oh, I know.
I believe he's on the path. He's shown me that he's on the path of taking over the offense and piloting the ship.
Needs to
well,
do that.
I hope so. I hope so.
That's
I'm
what I
seeing
want.
it in the guy.
Hey guys,
for every season's progression. Go ahead, Twan.
Give me the floor with Claire real quick.
Go for it. Please, dear God, don't bring up Dave Canales in the play calling.
You speak beautifully. You speak beautifully, and all that. That's great.
Because Dave Canales is about to turn into a Bryce Young topic for me now.
But no, Claire, we got to do this. We got to do this. This is what the people want to hear. This shit, man.
Blood is tired of it.
All of it, all that is said is well. It is. It got silly. Just hear it out. Hear it out.
No, let me get it out.
And Quantum, you should love it. Quantum, you should love it.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Go ahead.
Because I want to be neutral about all this shit for right now. For now.
Yes, sir.
Even though I definitely heavily lean getting Bryce the fuck up out of here.
I do too.
But so like, if Claire, if somebody tell you to make a cake, right? A chocolate cake. Claire's never baked a cake in her life. Claire's done cookies, pies, other stuff.
I'm so glad this is all in theory because you just like preferably hit my cooking heart. But continue.
Right. Sorry for that.
You store-bought Claire. That's what he's calling you.
Absolutely not. Yeah. No. Unless there is a time constraint, I try not to be.
Well, just keeping it funky. Just keeping it funky. Hey, look. Hey, make sure you tell Prime this too, Quantum. I'm tapping in my inner Prime on this one.
Okay.
Oh God.
You know, I'm from the chi of Prime. I'm listening to the chi of Prime right now. But listen though, for real, this is my question.
God, there's not enough alcohol in the world. Go ahead.
Claire, if I asked you to make a cake and you fell at that cake,
and
then somebody said, okay, but you know, the cake still didn't look like shit the second time you made it, but it tastes better.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then they go, okay, then you make a third one, right? And then they go, damn, Clay, this is the best one so far. But you know what I'm saying? But I can't sell this shit to other people because it's not pretty. You can't present it because you don't know how to put the icing on good and professional and make it look good.
I love where this is going.
So my thing is this. When it comes to Canales, why are we saying Bryce has to evolve? Like I would tell you, you have to evolve in your cake making if I never gave you proper ingredients.
Oh man. Oh man.
How can you be a better cake maker if I'm not giving you good ingredients? So before Claire, because I want Claire to answer this. Before you answer, this is why I cannot go against the Bryce lovers or whatever on this one point. Has Bryce ever had a master chef in the kitchen teaching him shit?
Oh my God.
He's supposed to be the master chef.
Correct.
Thank you, bro.
No. Bryce is a sous chef. He ain't the chef. He's a sous chef.
He's a sous chef,
right? Yeah, you go.
He's a sous chef. No, I'm just saying. Look, God, this ain't for debate. This is knowledge and just throwing shit at each other. We just throwing shit at each other.
I hate shit.
But for real, at the end of the day, check this out. We cannot get on Claire's cake if she had to put a whole bunch of shit together herself, and so when it comes to, so you give me Frank Reich, right, Quantum?
Yes, right.
After Frank Reich, who you give me after? Well, who you give me after Frank Reich?
No, Chris Tabor.
You give me Chris Tabor.
Don't forget about him.
You give me
Thomas Brown.
Let me finish, guys. You give me Canales, who's never been a head coach before and was only an offensive coordinator for 1 year.
So
23rd, 28th.
Listen, guys. The NFL is hard. you can't just come into that league. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just fucking like that. Unless you, even Tom Brady needed a system. And just get it all done out the mud by yourself. You're going to need some fucking, I'm not talking about the other players and the talent. I'm talking about the guidance. The boy has had shitty leaders since he's been on this damn team.
Thank you.
How can we say that?
But I'm going to blame Bryce for the shit that he doesn't improve on that he can. Like Claire, I don't want to see this motherfucker in no basketball courts and shit like that. But get your ass on the field.
Facts.
We can't say that.
I will still never let go of the fact that he still claims that basketball is his first love.
Have your fun and your fun time, and look, do your vacations or whatever. But look, don't let your camera guy film you playing basketball more than we see you working out in football.
Yeah, good point.
Like the whole Mullins thing, y'all should have probably did that shit. Like hang out with each other. And when it took Cam Newton to tell XL, you and Bryce need to talk, man. Y'all need to, why does the coach need to tell you that?
Well, how we know that
Can I say this?
Like that? We don't know.
This might be a little. This might be a little off base. Oh shit! You good, bro?
Dang,
you good?
What the fuck?
Buddy, you all right?
Dang.
My man stepped on a thumbtack. He stepped on a thumbtack or something.
Oh boy.
Hold on. That was a loud yell, bro.
Kool-Aid on his carpet or something.
No. Buddy, you all right?
Buddy.
Oh, he stepped away.
Bloody, you all right?
I had to decompress for a while. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God. That man.
Come on, man. Don't scare us like that, man.
Hey, I thought it was red Kool-Aid on your carpet, brother.
No, man. I thought it was.
Hey,
some hot-ass chicken grease popped on him or some shit.
Hey, Bloody. Hey, yo, Bloody had to exercise a demon in his soul, nigga. He said,
Well, I'll just say this. I'm not feeling Uzi right now. I'll just say that.
I mean, it's not so much a rebuttal, but I mean the other
thing. Let me get this off real quick. Shout out to You Ain't Gotta Lie, Craig, for giving us 250 jewels. You know what I'm saying? With the laughing disco, man. Shout out to You Ain't Gotta Lie, Craig. Let me also get JP super chat in here real quick, man. JP been showing that love today, man. Y'all give it up to that brother, man.
Big nasty JP.
JP with a $10 super chat said, "This is a lot for the so-called best quarterback of 2013 NFL draft.
2023.
2023 NFL draft. My fault, brother. Blowing on a Bear's nuts might be easy. Might be easier.
Pause.
That's a bear.
That's pause, dude.
and that's attempted suicide if you do that. He said blowing on a Bear's nuts might be easier to do than Bryce living up to franchise quarterback status. Facts. Go ahead, Claire.
Oh Lord.
So the thing is we're talking about the fact that Dave Canales is not Ben Johnson? Is that what
I'm saying? Yeah, but what I'm saying, I'm not just putting that on. I'm not just putting that on. I'm not just putting that on Canales. I'm saying all the coaches, and he comes from the tree of Fitterer too. Trash ass GM. Finally got him one, you know what I'm saying? And who the guy we got. But my thing is, what from Bryce learning, you know what I'm saying, or whatever he has to learn. I mean, damn it, the greatest that did it, in my opinion, played in a system with Belichick. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, what more can fucking Bryce have done?
Well, can I answer that for him?
All the bad leaders in that tent.
Can I answer that for him?
I'm gonna go Claire, and then whoever else goes next after that.
So we're basing this just off of his rookie year?
Everything, bro. Since he's been here, in terms of his learning curve, with all the bad coaches that's been here.
Okay. I will not call Dave Canales a bad coach. I will call him a green head coach. That does not mean he's bad. Well, in all actuality, Twan, let's not act like Dave Canales, him being green, he didn't inherit the most rosiest of situations either.
Don't take the job.
Oh, well,
there's only 32 head coaching jobs, bro.
I mean that's true, but I don't know too many people.
Gotta take what come with it.
Well, and he has taken what has come with it.
Yeah, Bryce Young
as much as we want to talk about the fact that Bryce Young has ascended and progressed every year, so has the team's win-loss record under Dave Canales. So, since we're wanting to do this,
we'll give you that.
That's a fact.
It's not substantial though, man. Damn, it's okay. A couple of wins.
Okay, and Bryce Young he's only gotten but so much better with what we've been trying to improve on by a little bit as well. What are we talking about?
But I am not just talking about Canales. I'm talking about all the coaches he had to go through.
Okay, well, as far as Frank Reich, to me, Frank Reich, the only way I can call that failed from the jump, and it doesn't even start with the coaches. You're not even talking about the correct person. It's the one person we cannot get rid of. So bringing up Frank, I get it. I don't think Frank was an entirely the worst option at head coach. I really don't. But
and Frank wasn't the only one.
But I also
you remember the dude, the other offensive coordinator that was with Frank. He came in.
Name?
Thomas Brown.
Thomas Brown.
Thomas
He
Brown.
couldn't do shit either.
I said it a minute ago. Thomas Brown, Chris Tabor. Yeah.
Chris Tabor was a special teams coach, and that's just who became the interim.
One guy.
I know, but
he could do some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then why? Okay, so we are looking at this from, and it's the funny part, you're bringing this up, but yet Bryce Young's biggest cheerleader is the one who got him these.
Yeah.
Which was
David Tepper.
Okay.
Tepper gave him some shitty ass options.
Okay.
I'm leaning on the fact of the matter that David Tepper was obviously a novice owner. I mean, he didn't take very well tutelage.
If we're going to say he's a novice owner, then we have to understand that we've also. Then a novice owner, right.
With a novice pick, I get it. I know where you're going with that.
But Bryce, since Bryce has been here,
and a novice, and technically you then hired a novice head coach. So
you did.
So again, we keep saying everything. If we're going to say, even though Tepper has owned the team since what 2000 18, 17, 18. If he's considered a novice owner, then let's keep it a buck. He made a novice move, and then he also hired a novice head coach who had a novice offensive coordinator who then drafted a novice quarterback. So I mean, what kind of argument? Like, what are we talking about?
Well, hold up. Well, you got to realize he's made every coach except for one that he's ever hired have been rookie head coaches. Yeah,
and Quantum.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you're counting Matt Rule as not a novice, he was a novice head coach.
And the reason why you bring
Matt Rule was a novice head coach. I'm sorry, I don't count the college bullshit.
Let me say this: the reason why you bringing in all this novice shit, the reason why you're bringing in all this novice and first time shit, is when it comes to Tepper only, is because you couldn't shut the fuck up. You couldn't keep drinks in your hand. You made yourself the most notoriously asshole fucking owner in the league.
Okay.
Nobody wanted to coach for you.
Right. And we can't control the owner.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, Quantum, this is what I'm saying, Quantum. But because your owner is doing dumb shit like that, right? Who is it going to fall on?
Everybody under him.
Everybody and the fucking quarterback.
Well, that is part of under him. Everybody under him. It's not even just the front. It's not even just the players. It's the front office. Yeah. It's the staff. It's everybody under him gets affected by what he does.
Yes, and he chose his first head coaching hire was Matt Rule. That lasted about 2 or 3 seasons.
For 7 years.
I think it was 2.5.
7 fucking years.
Matt Rule's like 2 years, 2 years of some change. He gets fired.
He hired him for 7 years.
Oh,
correct.
Okay, but see, this is where his rookie ownership qualities affected him 2 times, not
That's
just
what
one.
I'm trying to tell you. Bryce has been around a whole bunch of people learning on the job.
He had it right the first time. Well, hold on. He had it right the first time when he chose to fire Matt Rule and then promote interim Steve Wilkes. He should have stayed right there.
Should have stopped right there.
Yeah, and we weren't gonna do it.
And he had a competent. He had a competent quarterback.
Can I ask you a quantum?
Sam Darnold.
And Steve Wilkes did note that, if I remember correctly, he did state that part of it was he was going to bring Sam back if he was going to be head coach. I think
and who won the Super Bowl last year? Which quarterback?
I'm aware.
Back too far. Week 1 against the Bears. Go ahead.
RNF got a question.
Yeah, quantum. So you keep mentioning Tepper being a rookie owner. You think drafting Bryce Young had anything to do with him being a rookie owner? You don't think that was a rookie mistake? Him doing that?
Was.
Yeah.
Got you on that one.
That's, no.
It was a rookie mistake because I didn't want. I think we can all attest, right? Hold on.
It was a question.
I think
it was a question. Let me answer it. It was a question.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Freddie. No, RNF. I actually agree emphatically with you, brother. It was a rookie decision from a rookie department head or rookie franchise owner to get a quarterback without the proper background and the proper analysis on what you actually need to pilot your offense for the long haul. So go ahead, Freddie. You got it.
Hold on.
Which feeds into Tepper's notorious impatience.
Before we go, Evil Twin got something to say to his evil twin. Bloody, come to the forefront, Bloody.
What's that?
Yo, Evil Twin said, if I pay Buddy $10 million as a backup quarterback, he going out there, even if I got to will his old ass out there to that fucking huddle.
Damn.
I'll go out there.
This one was going to be on the sideline.
For $10 million, shit.
Jalen P said, y'all want Bryce
metal or wooden crutches, Bloody? Metal or wooden?
But the context there is we was also down.
JP also said, we don't win games when Bryce is forced to do more. I think Canales has realized that already. For Quantum, he said, I like it wrong too. Quantum, proceed.
Oh God. Well, hold on, hey, Quantum. I don't want you to just breeze past what you just said. So you basically said that Tepper drafting Bryce. You're saying maybe he realized he made a mistake because he didn't know how to build around Bryce, or maybe he made a mistake that he was just completely wrong about Bryce because he said, we didn't need the pieces. We didn't need these shiny toys to put around Bryce because he's a guy that's going to elevate everybody around him and make them better. And he called him Steph Curry and all this, that, and the third.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the thing about that is,
Jesus.
I can say it this way.
I've made this clear and I stood on this. I do not. But I did not want Bryce Young to start. I wanted CJ. But as I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of us did. I'm pretty sure 90% of this.
Actually, I'll be that jerk. I didn't want us to move up to go get a QB. Period.
Do you want to answer?
I mean, I could.
She always said
what's up, Juan?
Jesus.
No, I didn't know if you wanted
to answer that.
Yeah, that's up to you, dog.
Okay.
I understand.
If we hadn't done that, Claire, we probably would have Jaden Daniels on this team, though.
And also, can I add something else? Like y'all mentioned earlier about Bryce Young's learning curve. Y'all don't think he's hurt his own learning curve because just this past season, I don't know if it was a post-game interview or a post-practice interview, but it was Sheena Quick or Vashti. They asked him like, what would he quantify like in hours as far as like the amount of film that he watches, and he kind of giggled. And said, and this bothered me. He was like, I can't quantify it in terms of hours. He's like, but when I'm here, I'm the quarterback, I'm your Q. But when I go home, I'm Bryce Young. I don't think about I don't think about football. I don't think about the game plan. And that, like I said, that bothered me because you're a grade behind. So you're telling me you can go home and not think about the game plan at all? You don't even envision yourself making plays on the field?
He's right, man.
You don't think about football?
Bryce has said a lot of questionable shit, bro. He has.
And
RNF, you know what Bryce said also? He said quarterbacks don't lift weights.
I didn't hear that.
I wanted to slap the shit out of him when he said that shit.
I didn't. When did he say that? I didn't catch that.
That was like 2 years ago.
He said it was in 2024, I think.
Who said that?
Yeah, so I
Bryce Young said that.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
You can even if you go onto the Panther, if you go look back, I don't even know which one it was, but he did say that. He said quarterbacks really don't lift weights like that anymore. I think that's verbatim, basically what he said.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's what he said. Though.
We heard it.
There is no, I don't know about that. That's what he said.
No, I'm saying I don't know if that's a true statement or not. In terms of that quarterbacks do lift weights. What are you talking about?
They have. To me, they have to. I mean,
yeah, they have to.
Jalen Hurts.
If any quarterback need to lift weights, he does.
We do have a Texas fan. We do have a Texas fan in here. He said, "Look, man, he said I love CJ, but you can't get paid after giving up 6 turnovers in a playoff game. I understand he got us to the playoffs every year, but I honestly think we can start over with a new QB." Now, you ready, Quantum?
What?
Whoa!
Hey,
now look, I don't agree with him.
What do you want for CJ? What do you want for CJ?
Listen,
the draft conversation you want for CJ.
But look, I want to direct this to Quantum. I don't agree with him, but if that's what they saying about this man over there in Houston, then what would they say about Bryce Young, bro?
Oh God,
bro. What?
They
bro,
got expectations.
They ready to kick. They ready to kick a. What expectations does Houston? Man, what the hell has Houston ever won?
That's the part that y'all not thinking.
I was gonna say,
like I said earlier,
y'all not thinking, bro.
Yes, he's gone. Listen, yes, he's gone to the playoffs. That's cool. Yes, he's won a playoff game. That's cool. But after that division, he's been losing. So the same way how I get on Josh Allen, and Bills fans probably say the same shit. The same way the media get on Lamar Jackson, and I'm sure some Ravens fans saying the same shit. They say the same shit, just like Green Bay getting on Jordan Love, bro. Like we trying to win a Super Bowl, expectation got to be high. We the one that's sitting complaining because our expectations so fucking low. We just want to make the playoff and we happy.
No, it's true. Because I mean, shoot, in the game where we almost beat the Eagles, like what was it, 2 seasons ago? Eagles fans were livid that we even had the game that close.
Right.
They were pissed. They were laying into.
Well, they won the Super Bowl, so I mean.
I know, but that also shows you the massive divide when it comes to expectations set by different fan bases.
That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge divide.
But you know why that is, though, Miss Claire? Because here's the thing, though. When you're like us for years and you don't make it, and then you make it, now that's the standard. When you make it to the Super Bowl one time, that's the standard. And that makes sense. And again, so like Houston has never been to the AFC Championship game. They've been to the divisional multiple times. That's their standard and their floor is the fucking divisional. They want over that. They want more than that.
And
they have every. But here's the thing, though, Freddie. They have every right to want it.
Absolutely.
And in my opinion, as Panthers fans, we also should have every right to want it. But God forbid when you want it and it looks bad, like you're trying to argue that certain people can't get you there.
Yeah,
you're not a fan. So that's what irritates me.
Now that's crazy. Now what?
Oh,
now again.
Yep.
That's how it is, Freddie.
That's how it is. If by saying I want to get there by any means necessary, and I don't think this person or this coach or this whoever can't get us there, you're a hater. That's how it's painted here in the black and blue fan base.
Oh my God!
If you are not, if you are not wearing the black and blue colored glasses, and if you are not seeing your team with unadulterated pride like everybody else is, you're a hater. There is no gray area. That's what I cannot.
So you have to like. Wait. Hold on.
Freddie, are you new?
No. Well, Miss Claire, let me answer that. Yes. I've only been around for 6 months, but I've learned the timeline. So
no. I mean, like, have you? As far as being a Panthers fan, only 6 months, or just?
No. I'm the only Panther fan in my family. So
oh wow.
Like, yeah. So like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. You're fine. I grew up around Cowboys fans, Miss Claire. I fucking hate the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm even more sorry. Oh God.
Yeah. So
this year is our Sure. Okay,
Fuck
go
your
sit down
life.
somewhere. Go sit down somewhere.
Hey, look, listen. At 14 years old, I was arguing with my stepdad over Cowboys and Carolina Panthers. You know how annoying that is? Yeah, it's annoying.
Excruciatingly so. I'm sure it's annoying.
Hey,
You know, so
Freddie was coming home every day saying, "Fuck my life."
oh.
But
Look,
but no.
man.
But Freddie, if you haven't been exposed to it, I've been exposed to it. Twan has, Bloody has, Quantum has seen it and heard it. We've all no matter what side of the field you are on, people have either been called too much of one and not enough of the other. So,
oh my god!
And unfortunately, you can't just be a fan who's also analytical, because if you're too analytical, you're a hater. And if you love them too much, if you love them or support them too much, you're like
you're a bisexual. Yeah.
Well,
I've heard that one before. I've heard that one before.
But that's the problem. We can't be a great.
I made that
there
term
is no
up.
gray
Are you
area.
fucking kidding me right now, man?
Well, but no, you can't be
thinking nothing but facts.
every time I've been a Panthers fan, but analytical, and that's not even just of Bryce. I've been analytical of the defense before when they were terrible. I've been analytical of Chuba whenever obviously it's just like, dude, you had the gap. Why didn't you see that? Just anytime I am overly critical of anyone, it's like, y'all are a hater. You're a hater. And then now because Bryce Young has become this magnitudinous person in this offense, 6 months. It is so draining because you are either a lover, and it's not even of the team anymore. Now it's mostly about the quarterback. You either love Bryce or you hate him. There is no gray area.
You can't be neutral. Apparently, you can't be neutral.
No, you're not allowed, because the moment because guess what, Freddie? Listen to this. At one point, when there was a game last year, because I was at it, and it was against Tampa Bay, and we got into overtime with them, and I was watching, and I'm like, Bryce Young is playing out of his mind. And I remember coming onto the stream saying that after just most of that season getting on his case for how bad he had looked, and someone had the gall and audacity, who is no longer allowed to be on this show, to come up and say some pretty hateful things and basically say, oh, so now you're gonna flip your shit because he's doing the right thing. That wasn't the hateful stuff, but if I celebrate him because I've been known for analyzing him and being overcritical, then it turns into, oh, now you're gonna flip it. Oh, so you're a bandwagon fan. Oh, it's this, and it's just like, can I just not be a fan who criticizes their team and y'all not say I'm a hater?
That's
like
annoying.
Shit.
She talking about dumbass G baby.
Yeah, G baby. If you're listening on some shadow account, fuck you. By the way.
That's a great point. Hey, look, listen, I can tell you, Miss Claire, right? I've been around some of these sectors. I've been on some platforms, and I've already been called some nicknames, bro. I've been called Trees and Freddy on multiple platforms. It's just set in stone. If I go over there,
there's no gray area.
It's like ridiculous. I'm like, that shit right there.
Hey, I done been called the biggest Bryce hater on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Hey, hold up, hey, Petey. Hey, Petey. Tell him who made up the term bisexual.
Oh, me.
No,
that
wasn't me.
That wasn't you.
Oh, it was Swan?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, Lord.
Years and years ago. Hey, look, them motherfuckers was on Twitter on my head. They wanted me dead, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Because they of course got in their emotions and blew it up out of proportion.
Bruh, I did a show on it. I used to trash
listen.
back in the day, bro.
And that's the reason, right? Hey, look. That's the reason why you will never catch me saying and calling that motherfucker the E word, because he is not that. That shit pissed me off.
No, he's not.
I'm like,
Freddie, here's the thing I'm talking about. Why does that shit bother me? Why?
Like,
Freddie do be fencing though. Freddie do be fence. He do be fencing. Fence sitting.
I would rather be neutral than pick a side, bro. Fuck all that.
Don't sit on the fence.
To be real with you though, man, when it comes to to the team that you support and things like that, when the shit is open, man, like when you're somebody that's open that can say what's good and what's bad about your team, it's really no one side, other side, or neutral. It's just you're either somebody that's gonna tell the truth about your team or you're not.
That's it.
Right.
That's it right there.
It's just
And that's
bottom line.
a fact right there.
It's just
And
bottom
that's
line.
a fact right there.
It's really no size at the end of the day.
And I've
It's like,
called it right down the middle though, and that's the
are you
problem.
willing? Are you willing to say when your team stinks without getting yelled at, or are you willing to say when your team played good, or you thought somebody on the team that you don't care for, when you go, oh, he played great this game, without somebody saying something like, oh, don't like him now, don't like, whatever.
Yeah,
it's all into if you're willing to tell the truth about your damn team. Is a
And
real
see, and hold on. And I can tell you for a fact, there is one particular player on this team that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I've said this multiple times. He is solid enough to get the job done. I don't want him to fail because I know if he succeeds, the team succeeds. But I'm not a fan of him. And that's me.
Leggett, right?
No.
You talking about Chuba.
Yes, I'm not the biggest fan of Chuba Hubbard.
Freddie.
But that's me. Trust me. Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Again, here we go.
Case in point, right there, man.
But I've been called
you
a
are
Chuba
not
hater.
allowed to dislike the player that I like. That's what it is, bro.
The fuck is that, man?
But that's the thing.
No, Freddie, I said early in the show, I said a lot of people don't like Chuba, but that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to defend him.
Right, I'm not a biggest fan of Chuba Hubbard.
No, Twan. Unless it's Mullins, that's the only one you can go.
Yeah, they hate Excel.
I don't.
And that's why
I love Excel.
But do know this though, just like Quantum will be able to say if his guy does it or whoever. Me and Claire have always said this in the past, man. Look, we feel whatever way, but if Bryce goes out there and the motherfuckers is superb or whatever, we all win. So how you gonna throw that shit in my face later?
Yeah, I had to take my fandom out of this shit, bro. That's one thing they discussed a long time ago.
Yes, you do. You gotta take your fandom out of it.
Petey's
You gotta take your fandom out of it.
So when you're dealing with people that are never willing to be honest with themselves when it comes to this shit, that is a fanatic, and that's not a good thing.
No, that is being far too extreme in one direction.
Yes.
You have to be able to look at your team and analyze them without basically glossing over the bad, just so that way you can feel better about your own fandom.
Man, I've heard people, even when we win, like, man, fuck that shit, man. So
that's been me.
That's me, dog.
I have been that person. For example, the Jets game last year, I was like, what the fuck was that, man? It was an ugly win. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Man.
I have been that person. I've been the person who we won, and I've got on the live and gone, what the fuck was that?
Shout out to JP. Shout out to great JP for $5 super chat. He said, funny, man, Wright won the Super Bowl as an OC before Carolina. Thomas Brown won the Super Bowl as an assistant head coach before coming here too. Laughing out loud. It's like they come to Carolina to die.
Pretty much.
That coaching staff, Bryce Young's rookie year, that coaching staff had like 20 plus combined Super Bowl rings.
And they called the motherfuckers the Avengers. I know.
Well, that's exactly what they called it. But you know what it was, though? It was too many hands in the pot at that point.
Yeah. You had too many cooks you had too many chefs in that kitchen and not enough cooks.
Yeah, you did.
Shout out to Creekside Entertainment. Shout out to Creekside Entertainment with the $5 super chat. He said, man, excited for Haynes King on Thursday, man.
I've heard that Kenny's gonna get most of that.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now. We get ready to wrap the show up in a minute. Not right now. So look, I hope you guys enjoy the show today, man. Who deserves the big contract? Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. I hope you guys respected everyone's opinion on the show today, man, whether you agreed with it or not. We just want y'all to keep coming back and understand this is a show where everybody's opinion matters. But I will give the last for anybody who went to Fan Fest, man. If you're on the show in the chat, tell us what you saw, man, or what have you heard and what are you excited about, man. I'm going to tell you, first of all, one of the things I heard, and I've been on this guy's case, is I heard, Jimmy Horn was looking all right.
I've heard a lot more than Jimmy Horn. I've got pictures. I've heard a lot more than Jimmy Horn. But I've heard a lot of things. I've heard that Jonathan Brooks looking good. I've heard I got pictures of that. I have videos of that.
Jonathan Brooks ain't been hit yet, man. I can't go with that.
Well, fair point. Fair point. But you will see him. You're supposed to see him on Thursday.
Freddie, if I turn around and hand you the ball and I say, nobody touch Freddie, you're going to look great.
Well, duh. You know, as I said again, like when it comes to that specifically, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, man. Now, why you did that topic? Why you did this topic specifically, Twan? Awesome, because we've been having these debates.
Yeah, man. Just to, it won't a Bryce.
It's really not.
Yeah, it was just a, for people who think he about to get this huge bag, is he? You know what I'm saying?
There's so many people that say that.
In comparison to what other quarterbacks have received, and man, look, shout out to Mr. Edge today, man, for being on top of this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Rated superstar.
Edge was ready. Yeah, Edge was ready, man. He broke the stuff down, brought that great report from what's his name, Dennis Cox or whatever. Yeah. Edge is always on the stats and stuff like that, man. But and the way he broke that down, it was beautiful, man. Look, I want to thank people like man, Quantum always coming through, showing love to a brother, man. My man Petey Quick was up in here today. My new guy RNF in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Young
sir.
Freddie.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
man. Yes, sir. Appreciate
Freddie,
you, Twan.
Man, the real HENT. RNF, man. Shout somebody out, man, before we get up out of here, bro, man. Who you want to shout out in your fam or the Panthers or whatever?
I want to shout out my young guy, Freddie Jones, up here, man, out here doing his thing.
Yeah, shout out.
Yes, sir. Shout out Freddie Jones, man. And y'all
shout out RNF.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to RNF, man. Make sure you come back, man. Make sure you come back.
I'll be back. I'll be back for sure.
Real good brother. Real good brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Quick. AKA Hush Money, AKA Peter Quickly.
What's going on, man? Shout out to the panel, man. Shout out to Edge, Claire, Twan. Shit, who else? Who else is in here? Everybody who on here, man. Bloody Knuckles. Can't forget about that. Wow, dude. Thank you for letting me tune in, man. And keep pounding. I think the first game was on Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, got the first Hall of Fame game, baby boy.
And look, one thing I want y'all to know about Petey Quick that y'all might not know, man. Petey used to be on the staff with 704 Charlotte Bound Show. So once 704 Charlotte Bound, always, this is always gonna be his home, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Petey, man. Want to drop some news on y'all real quick, man. It's just in the makings. And hopefully, I hope you guys like it, you know what I'm saying, when it drops, but it will drop during the season, in the beginning of the season, man. Was talking to the young girl, Claire. You know what I'm saying? And me and Claire are going, I'm going to put the show together with me and Claire. It probably won't have any guests on it. We're going to be doing like these 30-minute to 45-minute shows where we do a topic and we're just going to go talk to each other back and forth, like one-on-one about the topic. We also going to try to get this put on some radio stations, iHeartRadio and things like that or whatever. The show will be called His and Hers. Her and him. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Her and him. It's really kind of bouncing off what Jamel did when there was at ESPN, her and Michael, when they did His and Hers. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, it's just going to be like a real radio style of show. You know what I'm saying? Where we just bounce ideas off each other, and just talk about the game or something we saw recently that week, man. Claire's a superstar out here in these podcast streets, bro.
Yeah, she was up here cooking today, man.
If you don't know who she is,
masterclass.
Yeah,
a masterclass, man.
AC in the building.
Also, man, I want we still trying to get more female listeners, man, and so therefore, she could talk football with the best of them. Her slogan is "Men don't own sports, man."
Nope. Y'all can try.
It's a whole fact right there.
Yeah. So, man, y'all be on the lookout for that. Also, be on the lookout for the show Versus. Trying to get that started next week. And people are still signing up for that, saying, but they're specific about who they want to battle, man. A lot of people want to do a versus against, let me tell you the top names people want to debate. They want to debate Quantum.
Why me?
Why me?
That's funny.
They want to debate 3-3. They want to debate 3-3-6.
Oh, they ain't winning that.
Some people want to debate.
They ain't winning that. You can forget that.
A lot of people want to debate. Some people want to debate Prime 1-on-1.
Ooh, yikes.
Nick Gaskins on that show. Some people want to debate Nick Gaskins on the show.
Wow.
Swan. Was that a poll? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm just going by the people that people
man.
are saying who they
That's
want
a real
to
poll?
debate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I was the number one guy on that
two other
poll?
names. Oh, Nick Tri-State is in. I think I said him already.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nah, you said Gaskins.
You said Nick Gaskins. So both of them? Damn. Okay, Nick Squares.
And last but not least, bro, the name that's picking up traction is Bloody Knuckles.
Wow.
Damn. So I'm
out.
Wow.
Hey, you on a Wild Wild West poster in the post office too, brother?
No. I think it's gonna make for great content because the thing is,
for sure.
It's not gonna be no yelling matches. It's just receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just receipts.
And
then what's gonna be cool about it? What's gonna be cool about it is that the people that are watching, they're gonna get to decide. You know, in the chat, they'll be like, "Great point, you did this," and then we'll take a poll at the end of the show, and they'll decide who won it. And we're just gonna keep doing it like that. But look, man, motherfuckers are petrified. I'm gonna tell you, people are petrified to debate Claire.
Oh yeah, hell no. Nah.
They don't want no parts of that shit.
Nah, that's what with that. And by the way, hold on, Twan. Let me say something. Twan, let me say something. Whoever debate 336, you are not beating that man.
No, but you can because 336 gonna have to play within the rules though. You can't just go on and on and on and on and not let that person get their point off. It's gonna be each person get to make their point, and it's gonna be time. You got 3 minutes to make your point.
You gotta be quick.
Bloody still on business, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloody too.
So let me ask you something.
I don't do no argument.
That list you just rattled off.
Yeah.
That list you just rattled off. Was that in any specific order, or was that the way it came out?
No, those are just the names that I remember. People. Yeah, people hit my emails, and then like you can leave, and just like leave comments, after the show on the show or whatever.
Okay.
No, and just text messages. You know what I'm saying? Just
damn. Nobody want to battle me. Shit.
I'm surprised that Ed's name is not in that.
You're gonna be pulling up the numbers and stuff.
You're gonna be an easy victory.
That's a fact.
Me and Freddie had a hell of a debate.
Ed's gonna get emotional and this.
Me
and RNF has gone back and forth many times on different platforms.
Ammunition, brother. You got the pistol with you. You got
brother. And I am not the same debater as I was 6 months ago.
Hey, Quan, when you drop your new drink, bro?
Let me know, dog.
Hey, I'm about to get you on. I'm about to get you on that versus, man. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I do, bro. That's what I'm out here for, Twan.
Quan, when you drop your new drink?
Yeah, RNF.
My new drink?
Yeah, the Lulu.
Who said that? Yeah. I know it was Petey, man.
Hey, Young Freddie, do your shout outs, Young Freddie. Hey, Young Freddie, do your shout outs.
I would just like to shout my dog real in the field, but I would also like to shout out PPP. Shout out to Quan.
Man, how are you in the water, bro? Yo,
I'm about to say, I thought it was my phone for a minute.
Start that over. You sound like you was at a broken payphone, bro.
Put in their throat and they can't talk.
Freddie, we can't hear you, man. Feds is on your ass.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
You're loud.
Got you, bro.
All right. So what I want to say again is shout out to my dog over there, real in the field, man. That's my guy. Shout out to the founding father, Quantum, but also shout out to PPP. And also shout out you as well, Twan. Allow me to promote my show, #Rookie of the Year. You feel me? I'm the Ville kid. Keep counting.
Yeah, man. That's right. Shout out to the 2. Hey, shout out to the Ville over there, man. 2-6 and all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Edge, shout it out, Edge.
Well, damn. Well, since nobody want to debate me, man, I guess bump y'all a lot.
It's
okay, though. It's okay. I'm
gonna still match you up with somebody, Edge. I'm gonna still match you up with somebody.
Hey, look. I'll match you up.
It's
okay. It's okay. It's all right. I'm cool.
This nigga said Obafemi.
Hey,
nah, he about to come out right now. My fault.
Go ahead.
Hey, Bloody, don't be saying shit, bro. I still gotta watch it, bro. God dang.
No, bloody. I would love to see Edge go against Obafemi.
Come on, guys, we gotta get through it.
Hey, all of y'all up here, man. If y'all not subscribed over there to Real in the Field, go check me out, man. Real in the Field. After takes and debates. I got a one-on-one debate with Freddie Jones. I got one with Real Robinson.
It's called what? It's called what?
Real in the Field.
Let's go ahead and take care of that right now, man.
Yeah. We already subscribed to him. Yeah, we got him.
I got a one-on-one. I got a one-on-one with Freddie that we did. I got one with Will Robinson.
Is it called Real in the Field podcast?
It's called Real in the Field, a Carolina Panthers podcast.
It's a good debate with him and Freddie too.
It's like a 5-hour
Will
debate,
Robinson.
man.
I know that shit didn't end.
Oh yeah, that was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
God damn, I know that shit didn't end.
How have I evolved, Quantum?
Hold on.
Hold up. Y'all know how we do it over here, Quantum. You know how we do it over here. We show nothing but love, man. So look, check this out. This is Real in the Field, Carolina Panthers podcast, man.
That's love, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Make sure y'all subscribe to this man's channel right now. Look, I'm gonna show you how to do it though. For everybody that says they don't know how to do it the right way, you go over here, you hit subscribe, right? Y'all see that? It brightens it up. But you don't just hit subscribe, you hit that drop down key right there, right? And you want to click all. That's the notification button. So every time it goes live, then you'll get the notification that he's live. I want to see this man at 500 subscribers by the end of next week, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I want to see this man at 500 subscribers.
We on the road to monetization, me and him both, man.
Hey, I got a hot one coming up with some surprise guests, man. So y'all tune in.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yes, sir.
We show love over
sir.
here. Man. Hey,
appreciate
look,
that, dog.
Quantum, shout it out, man.
Yes, sir. Well, to all my wonderful people on this panel, I love all of y'all. Y'all know that. Everybody in the chat, thank y'all for pulling up, supporting my dear brother, my good brother, Twan Don, the man with the plan. All right, so if y'all got a chance to ever get a chance to go to my channel in Quantum Merit, just like my name, type it in just like you see it. Subscribe where I show young men out there how to be fresh, dressed, impressed, always blessed, and never stressed. We try to bring the best of self-defense, martial arts, financial education. We aim to create better people, not just men, but better people. Okay, that's what we do over there.
There it is, right there.
Please feel free. Come and check me
out.
There
it is.
Oh my God! Shout out to my founding father right there, bro.
There's that Dapper Dan motherfucker right here, bro. You can see him right here, bro. Look, see him. Hey, Quantum, as you can see, I'm already subscribed. I need to click that all button. I need to click that all button.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As y'all can see, man, this man traveling all over the fucking world and shit. Get your money right, man, and all that. You know, get your trips right. Get your trips right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good content over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir.
But these boys out here doing it, man. They out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to show that love, man. Show love to the people that show love to you, man. That's the word.
Thank you.
That's what I learned.
Thank you, my brother.
Hey, Bloody Knuckles. Hold on, let me change the way I said.
My dog, Bloody.
Bloody Knuckles.
Oh God!
I said that shit too sweet, man.
Oh Lord.
My dog, Bloody. My good brother,
man.
Representing South Carolina.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, man, shout out Real, shout out Bill Kid, shout out Quantum, aka Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that showed up, you know what I'm saying, from Tri-State to PD Crack. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I'm saying, my evil twin for those ridiculous comments you put in this poll in the chat, brother. And everybody else in the chat, man. Shout out to the whole 704, the 864, Upstate 843, the Low Country, and of course the 803. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. How?
Hey, look, man, just so y'all know, man, Petey Quick and Young Freddie. Petey Quick and Young Freddie. What you think I'm about to say, Petey?
I don't know. Tell me.
Them boys both represent the 2-6.
The
two FanDuel guys on here.
I didn't know Freddie was from 2-6.
Yeah. Young Freddie from
Okay,
FanDuel.
Freddie
from the Bill?
Yeah, I'm on North Side, bro.
Okay, I didn't know that. Cool, man.
North Side.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
What happened to First Lady, bro?
She's probably going on.
She ain't go.
Probably took a headset off. Probably had a hand or something.
Maybe she is. Hold up, man. You know, Claire always goes last, so that's why I was like, I know she ain't going, man. Hey, look, man. I do want to give a special shout out to JP too, man. JP showed so much love in that chat tonight. Not only with all the jokes and entertainment he provides us with, but also the financial donations that man always show love. JP been a day one. That's my guy. That's my guy, man. Be on the lookout for that 74 Charlotte Bound cookout coming out soon, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get together and figure out what we're going to do to that. You know what I'm saying? And what's the best place to do it and meet up at, man. Fellowship and do the thing, man. But look, man, I'm speaking on behalf of Claire, man. Shout out to everybody to support the channel, man. We love all of y'all. Shout out a reason why I do this channel, man, and the brother I named after this show, man, my man Stephen Gray. R.I.P.
Yes,
my brother up there in heaven. Hope I'm making you proud. You know what I'm saying? My man 704 Charlotte Bound. Shout out to his moms and family, man, bro. I hope we're making you proud, man. And that's the 704 Charlotte Bound show, man. We'll see y'all later on this week. Az does have another show that he wants to put out there, man, and we'll do it that way. Also, just to remind y'all one more time, in case y'all didn't know, guess what's coming soon, Quantum?
What's up, baby?
Guess what's coming soon, man?
I want to hear this.
Take a look at that screen, bro.
Oh, no way! Hey, I need the channel right now. I got to sign up today.
Bloody Knuckles live.
Bloody.
That's
Bloody, you got the channel already set up, brother. Can we go in and sign up?
Nah, it's under 704 right now. But you know, whenever he branches off and and wants to do his thing, man, I'll send all the videos to him or whatever. But right now, it's under the 704 umbrella right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's dope, dog.
Yeah.
That show is not going to be for the weak-hearted.
That's dope.
That show is not going to be for the weak-hearted. It's not.
No, definitely not.
If you
like Bush right now.
They can pull up and view it. They can pull up and view it and see what they got to say.
It's coming soon, man.
His hands are like Bushwick Bills on Ghetto Boys right now.
Yeah.
That's what they look like.
My mom playing tricks on me. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that, man.
But he can hold his own.
Oh, 2 good movies to go check out, y'all. Me and my wife watched both movies. 2 good movies to go check out. One, that movie Obsession is nuts.
Okay.
Obsessed. It's called Obsession. Have y'all heard of that movie Obsession that's out right now?
Yep.
No. That sounds like the Beyonce movie.
Nah, it ain't that one. It's right now. It's a scary movie. You know what I'm saying? This dude makes a wish that some girl fall in love with him and he can't get rid of this bitch.
Oh my God!
Oh,
that
see where this is going, oh boy!
Be careful with the ladies out there.
Like potion.
Be careful.
Number two, it was a show that started on YouTube, and this is like my style. I like psychological thrillers better than horror movies, but they got a movie out there called The Back Doors. You know what I'm saying? Back Rooms. Shit, I'm tripping. It's called Back Rooms.
There you go.
It was a show that started on YouTube, and then it just blew up.
One.
Yeah, that shit is good, man. It's good, but you got to. I'm telling you, both movies is great, man. You know what I'm saying? For the people that are watching Power Book 3, Kanan, that's the best season ever right now, man. Last episode on Thursday, man, shit was crazy, bro.
R.I.P. Uncle Mar.
Yeah, I heard he coming up with 2 more shows. Shout out to Marv, bro. You know what I'm saying? Marv said,
like a G.
What'd he say? Marv said, what you gonna do, man? We ain't got all fucking day, man. You gonna kill me or not?
We're not like a G.
Right.
Yeah, man. So let me see who else left in the chat before we get up out of here to get those last things off, man. And Morgan said, "Call it like it is." Whistleton said, "Interstate Freddy." You know what I'm saying? See who else, man. Oh, JP with another shout out. He said, "Damn, if I blow smoke up AC's ass, Swan, my baby sis ain't worth a damn." Nixie knows.
Hey, when you going live again, Twan?
Huh?
When you going live again?
Thursday.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thursday, man. And here's the link right here for Real in the Field.
Appreciate you again, dog.
That's the link. No problem, bro. Here's the link.
Showing love to my dog, man. They gonna run my dog.
It's a lot of young boys out here, man. Look, yeah, I'm admitting this is a young boys game, man. You know what I'm saying? These young boys out here doing it. You know, for these people that's got these real shows, man, doing real good things, man. Support these boys, man. Support these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is hard work. First of all, you got to have guts and grits to do this shit anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you put yourself out there for all types of critics and all types of shit. People that are basically too scared to do what you do, so they talk shit about you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's a fact. Let me tell you, I'm an OG out here in this YouTube thing, man. I came over from the basketball sector, so I'm trying to switch it over to football.
Yeah.
But all I can say is, especially with a young dude like Freddie, you coming in with the energy you got, man, don't stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
You know.
That's all I can tell you is don't stop.
He was and I want to tell this real quick. He was the one that gave the idea to do it on YouTube. I've never done YouTube in my life. I heard about it. I seen it. I saw him on a platform. He decided to bring it to his own, and that's just how it really popped off. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the YouTube game. So shout out,
man,
man.
Y'all ever need any pointers, anything? Let me know, man. I share my knowledge, bro.
Yes, sir.
For sure, Tom.
man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Go ahead and drop the content, please. We've been waiting on your content for a minute.
What do you say?
Well, the funny part about it is this was mine. Is this?
Twan snapped it.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was.
No, it wasn't. Your shit that had nothing to do with CJ Stroud.
Yeah, it had everything to do with CJ Stroud.
Well, hey, you should have told somebody.
I was trying to drop. You know what? We're gonna talk about that later.
That's gonna be fire right there. That's sure gonna be fire.
Get him, Twan.
Oh yeah, Bloody gonna be lit.
That's gonna be fire, boy. I cannot wait to see it.
704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. We see y'all next time. We out.
Peace out, all y'all.
Peace.
All right, fella.